whatever reason, I can never get good lighting on here, but, let's see if I move this, maybe? I have my phone charged in the wall, so I can't really move the drapes. What if I move here? Closer? No, it's off to the side. Alright, I guess I have to stay here then. Sorry guys, but the lighting is the best I can do here. Franco, my boy, what's good? You already know, yeah, baby! Soul Calibur, it's time, bro. If you want to join in, we can do a match. This'll be fun. So what's up, guys? Hopefully you're having a good Friday, I think it is, if I'm not mistaken. Double check. Yes, Friday, April 2nd. Yesterday was April Fool's, so no jokes today. All serious stuff. Franco, my boy. Sam TL first. Toshi Uchiha 7. Matthew Hall Fitzsimmons. Spidey Outcast. Damani James. M64 Bros. What's up, guys? I love Spider-Man so much. Me too, bro. Spidey Outcast. What's up, dude? Andrew, my main man. I'm glad you got your autograph, I think, finally, from Erica Limbeck as well. That's awesome. Black Cat, for those of you who don't know, from Spider-Man PS4. Blue Galaxy. Evan, can you say happy birthday to my friend Nicker? Happy birthday, Nick! Hopefully you have a wonderful time. Thank you so much for joining the stream, dude. That means a lot, and I hope you have a very happy birthday. Yo-Yo Flamingo, hi Evan. There was a new leak saying that Wraith is going to be playable in Spider-Man 2 on the PS5. That's not a new leak. That was old. I don't believe any of the leaks we have seen for the game yet. But as for whether or not she'll be a character in the game, I'm pretty sure that's a guarantee at this point. If she'll be playable, that's another story. I don't know for sure. It'd be cool, but we will see. Although Tara Platt does a great job voicing, you know, Yuri Watanabe, and she's obviously gonna, you know, reprise her role as her down the line. She would love to. And the only thing I know now, which in case you missed it, I was able to interview the wonderful Jacqueline Pignol, who, if you are unaware, is the voice and face of Rio Morales from Spider-Man Miles Morales and Spider-Man PS4. From the games, and I interviewed her for a half an hour, which was amazing, so check that out if you haven't. Nothing confirmed or denied yet that I can and cannot say, but just know that she loves her involvement in these games, and she will be more than happy to continue in her role down the line. That's all I can disclose. Someone asked, how am I today? I'm doing fairly well. Kind of slow on the news, you know. We had the suit for Miles, which was cool. We played through the Avengers update with Hawkeye. I gave my review. I talked about the roadmap. I talked about the Spider-Man stuff. Kodo Comics, hey Evan, what's up? Hope everything's going well. Hope you're doing well too, bro. Thanks so much. I'm fine. Thank you. And thank you for joining. Thank you all for joining, tuning in. 35 in the stream. What's up, guys? We're going to wait a little bit longer before we begin. And, yeah, to break down, of course, we're talking about Marvel games in general, not just Spider-Man, PS4, or Miles Morales, or Avengers, but just the broader spectrum of what has happened, what is currently happening, and what is to come. And you might be asking, well, then, Evan, what the hell are you playing Soul Calibur 6 for? It's because you guys have already, if you follow me on Twitter, which, little plug, follow me on Twitter, know that I keep badgering people to play Persona 5 Royal, Persona 5, and or Persona 5 Strikers. Those are my games of the year, respectively, of last year and this year. Last year, my game of the year was Persona 5 Royal. This year, my current game of the year is Persona 5 Strikers. Those games are currently half off on the PlayStation Store. The deluxe edition for Persona 5 Royal is half off. So go buy that game right now if you haven't already. That's my little small plug for Persona 5 Royal. I love that game. It's fantastic. But we've already done, is the thing, live streams of both those games. I did a live stream talking about Marvel games while playing Persona 5 Royal and Persona 5 Strikers. I've obviously live streamed immensely Miles Morales, Spider-Man PS4, and Avengers. I would live stream Spider-Man Remastered or Miles Morales on the PS5 once I get a PS5, and definitely expect loads of videos going over the game's differences, the comparisons, breaking them down, playing through both versions, seeing if you or someone who does not own a PlayStation 5 yet, if it's even worth the purchase, or I would just say wait until the official sequel comes out, which I'm assuming then that game will only be on the PlayStation 5. And just expect, whenever I possibly get my hands on PlayStation 5, loads more videos to come from me about Spider-Man Remastered, of course, the face change, what I feel about it after playing it fully, once I do that, and seeing where the future can head towards Insomniac's Spider-Man games. So what I'm bringing up now is, why Soul Calibur? What's this game? It's a fighting game, one of my all-time favorite fighting games. Just the Soul Calibur franchise is fantastic. I'm actually good at this fighting game, which is a shock. We'll just kind of start now, and Franco, you and I can join in a match soon, because Franco got it recently too. And right now, if you guys have never played this game or whatever, it's a fighting game and I love it. It's 85% off on the PlayStation Store, because right now they're having a massive spring sale with a bunch of games. Again, one of those is Persona 5 Royal, which I highly recommend that you buy. And one of these was Soul Calibur 6, which was 85% off, costing it $9 to purchase. So it's a freaking massive score, a steal if you are into fighting games or anything of the sort. And if there was a good Marvel fighting game on here, like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, which it's not, I have played it. I even did a live stream for charity with that game previously, but I can't stand it. And I'm also not a fan of 2D fighting games. This is where I'm more at ease with when it comes to like fighting games. And let me know if the volume is too loud as well. Sometimes the volume might get a bit exacerbated when it comes to these fighting games, because I know the music goes crazy. But if it's too loud, my dad and I played it all the time with all the previous ones, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I never played 1, sadly, but those are our favorite, like some of my favorite memories with these games, my dad and I playing them together. And I thought I could just play either a computer and fight characters while talking about Marvel, or play against some of you guys. If you have the game online or through digital or physical, we can do online matches. Or Franco, again, Franco Greco and I can do a Spidey Squad versus match series on here inevitably. So that's why we're doing this. I've already live streamed numerous amounts of times Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and Genshin Impact as well. That's another one. Someone asked, did I beat Genshin Impact? Considering it's a live service game, I would say no, because they're continuously adding new stuff. But I did complete, if you mean the recent event that took place, the Windbloom Festival. I did beat that, and I loved it because it was fantastic. I got Venti, which is a legendary character. She got wrung out and knocked out at the same time. Poor Songmina. That is insane. Kushu92, what's poppin'? What's up, dude? What do you think of an open-world Hulk game made by Avalanche Studios? That'd be fantastic if you guys don't know. And if I recall correctly, Avalanche Studios are the same people that made Just Cause. If I'm remembering that right, that would be fantastic, because they are great at making open-world, destructive, super fun games in that genre. Oh my god. Ow, Keela, you gotta chill out, bro. Ouch. And my buddy Carlos Escobosa and I, who you guys may know as The Initiative on YouTube, who discusses Marvel's Avengers and Marvel Comics topics, we did a video together recently about the literal perfect Marvel video game. Now, of course, Spider-Man PS4 already exists, so you might be wondering what the hell am I talking about. But what I mean is, besides Spider-Man, besides Insomniac, of course, and Insomniac we trust, we want to see more, I would say, individuality amongst these games being made. Oh my god. Oh, Keelik. Dang, bro. Calm down. Too intense. We want to see individual, standalone games centering around specific Marvel characters. So that's why do you think we're not going to get, and what Kushu brought up is, of course, what we want to see, like, Ultimate Destruction 2, the Incredible Hulk Ultimate Destruction 2, that's pretty much a game everyone wants. Or, of course, people want, like, a standalone solo Captain America game, or, of course, a standalone solo Black Panther game. But why do you think Marvel Games made Marvel's Avengers? It's because it's the group that sells the most. That's the most recognizable thing to do in terms of a property, instead of Marvel's Ant-Man as a game. Marvel's, freaking Speedball as a game. Like, they can't do that. It has to be like a group that is financially profitable enough to captivate their own standalone title. That's why, of course, we have so many Spider-Man games. That's why DC always makes Batman games. And now they're finally doing something different with what you call it, you know, Gotham Knights and Suicide Squad. Fun fact here, Sophia is voiced by Erica Limbeck, so I feel bad beating her up, but that's okay. Because I'm not a fan of Sophia's character, but I love Erica Limbeck, so that's kind of a double negative. Alright. Alright, let's see here. No. But yeah, you know, that's why we cannot receive a, you know, standalone Iron Man game anymore, or a standalone Hulk game, or a standalone Black Widow game, because they're already in Marvel's Avengers. Now, granted, you could make the argument, well, Evan, Spider-Man is in Spider-Man PS4, Ultimate Alliance, and specifically Ultimate Alliance 3 and Marvel's Avengers as an exclusive character. But again, that's because it's Spider-Man. He's like one of the most financially profitable characters. He's the most recognizable amongst the entire Marvel cast. Right in the face. Ouch. Dang, Keelik is so intense. And what we see there is, of course, brand synergy amongst the properties. So, people will buy things if Spider-Man's in it, obviously. I mean, look at, you know, if you can keep me up with the statistics, Spider-Man PS4, highest-selling superhero game of all time. Spider-Man Far From Home, from the movie side of things, is, of course, a billion-dollar movie. The first ever Spider-Man movie to make $1 billion, which I could not be more upset about. Wow, Keelik, calm down, bro. That was, harsh. But, you know, we need to have a property in gaming that can convey the same essence of specialty that the movies do for each character. Like, that's why the MCU continues to thrive with their shows, with their movies. You know, because they're focusing on specific characters that work well for their own settings. And I'm over here like, well, why can't we do the same thing with video games? I would much rather prefer, any day of the week, a single-player, story-driven, level-based Doctor Strange game made by Remedy Entertainment, the same people who made Alan Wake and Control, which, again, my buddy Carlos and I did a video about, and you can watch that in the channel. Do that over any multiplayer, live service mumbo-jumbo that doesn't do the characters justice. That's why, if you see in the title, Avengers loses big, and the future of Spider-Man on Next Gen. So I'm going to answer those questions first, and then I can answer your guys' questions in the chat. So if you guys don't know what's going on with Avengers, there's a lot, and it's not good. And I was debating today, you know, this morning, should I do this as a live stream? Should I do this as a video? Should I do this, even do it at all? Like, I don't know. Because the sad thing is, there's never really any good news to discuss for Avengers. It's always something negative or something controversial in terms of what's happening. Can I get a shout out from someone who I totally missed their name? Sorry, I will do that in just 1 second. And I just want to make sure also, I should probably check if the stream is live. Yes, it is. Can I get a shout out? J-Jack Animations. Yes, you can do. Thank you so much for joining the stream. It means a lot. Thank you all as well. 45 viewers. Thank you. Again, hopefully you're having a enjoyable Friday afternoon, I believe. Or, yeah, Friday afternoon. And if you're just joining, we're just playing some Soul Calibur 6 while discussing Marvel games and its future. And also what's currently happening right now. Let's see, Ghosty, if Marvel's Avengers becomes a big flop, do you think Marvel will consider the idea of making a fighting game in the format of Soul Calibur? That's all I ever wanted. And in fact, that game already exists with Marvel Nemesis Rise of the Imperfects, aka Game of the Century. No, of course people hate that game because it's not really that fun or good. And I'm over here like, you guys just don't know what you're missing, because that game is literally one of my favorite fighting games of all time. I would much rather prefer a sequel to that I'm trying to do a grab on Hilda. Much rather, and this is on normal, so I don't know why she's not even attacking me. I would much rather prefer a Marvel Nemesis sequel compared to Marvel vs. Capcom 4 or 5. You know, since we got Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, and I know not a lot of people are a fan of that game, and I'm just like, no, I want like a Soul Calibur-esque Marvel fighting game. And whether that be made by Bandai Namco or whatever, I don't know. That's the developer's name, if you guys don't know. But please, give me more Marvel fighting games with style and purpose. Oh my god, wait. Oh god, Keelik is so intense with his staff. You know, I saw Ethan Costello in here. Ethan Costello's in the chat. What's up, bro? Everyone go follow Ethan right now. He is a beast online with his amazing drawings, and definitely deserves all your support. Let's see. let's see, Mike, and I'll go on to the news, which I'm trying to discuss before I forget. The problem with Marvel's Avengers is that they want to contextualize something that I missed. The heroes that get implemented, they'll take months to implement one character doing things this way. Exactly, Mike. And that's the problem with it being live service. Because right now, they can say it is that all they want, and I'm over here like, no. It's not live service, because good examples of that are games like, I guess you could say Fortnite or Destiny 2, even The Division. Mainly what I'm playing right now, Genshin Impact. It's a fantastic free-to-play live service game that adds content with the word consistently. And Marvel's Avengers, from Hawkeye to Black Panther, in between that, it's just going to be little quality of life adjustments, a new boss, if you want to consider Monica a new boss, because we already fought her once in the game as a robot. Damn it, Gro. And fun fact about Gro here, he's voiced by my main man, Xander Mobus, who plays Joker in Persona 5, so I feel bad beating him up. Oh my god, okay. Let's see, but what I was trying to say is that, yeah, the live service format is not doing Avengers any help. You know, it's not doing them any service to keep making the game that way. Kick in midair, bro, that's intense. So, what they need to do is stop that and focus, shift their focus onto something that'll actually do their brand justice. And that's why I think they're going to focus more heavily on the leaked Guardians of the Galaxy game, the, you know, more than likely possible revitalization of a brand new Marvel property in the works, because what I mean by that is Marvel Games is looking for a new director of production. You know, that's been on a job posting on their website for quite some time now, and we would need a property for the Marvel brand that conveys a character with justice. And Ethan brings up an interesting point, which is different from what we are seeing now with Marvel's Avengers. Is he says he hopes Gotham Knights does live service justice. Well, funny enough, Gotham Knights is not a live service game. They actually confirmed that a while ago, and they kind of, funny enough, the developers at Warner Bros. Montreal kind of dumped on Avengers. They're like, oh, you know, we won't do things like what you've seen in recent games, and they're really heavily hinting towards Marvel's Avengers, so it's like, ooh, ouch, that's kind of harsh. Oh yeah, you mean Suicide Squad? Yeah, Suicide Squad, I believe, is live service, which, by the way, I don't know why this is a trend in the gaming industry, but can we not make single-player-oriented developers focus on live service properties? Like, I love the Tomb Raider games made by Crystal Dynamics. The first one is my favorite in 2013, the reboot. That's my personal favorite one from them. Rise of the Tomb Raider was okay, and then Shadow of the Tomb Raider, I think, that's actually made by Eidos Montreal as the main developer, because Crystal was making Avengers at the time. So I love their Tomb Raider games. I think they can do great story-driven properties. And Rocksteady, again, with Batman Arkham, that's their whole baby. So it's kind of interesting that now they're focusing on a completely different genre that they've never focused on in their lives before. So it's like, what made them want to go this route, you know? And I'm like over here, I'm not really sure why they would do that, unless, again, because the publishers don't know what really gamers are looking for, and instead believe what would make them the most money. And in that sense, it would be a live service game to keep bringing players in to spend microtransactions on items and cosmetics and stuff that people don't care about, at least I don't care about. So it's like, you know, like, again, like I think I brought this up in previous live streams or videos. You wouldn't make, like, Naughty Dog, for example, do a driving game. You know, you wouldn't make Sucker Punch do a first-person shooter. I mean, they could, but at the same time, oh god, Amy's gonna kill me. Oh no. But it's like, you know, folks, stay in your lane is what it means. Like, focus on what you're good at and achieve the perfect quality of that in the future. Okay, she freaking blocked me with my, I was about to unleash the special move on her, she got me with that. You know, they need to focus on what their strengths are as a developer. Jack Ireland, what's up, bro? Michael Courtney, hey, Evan. Hey, Michael, what's going on? You know what would be really cool and the best Marvel game ever is Persona 5 mixed with Into the Spider-Verse and Shattered Dimensions. That would, in a perfect world, if Beanox was able to actually make a proper Shattered Dimensions 2 instead of just whatever Edge of Time was, which I don't know if that's a hot take, but I think I've also said that is, no, sorry, I'm not a fan of Edge of Time. but it's not my jam. But yeah, you know, we need to have developers focus on a property that can suit to their strengths as a company and do the brand itself justice. Ethan Costello, not sure if you talked about this already, Evan, but are there any gameplay changes you think the Spidey sequel absolutely needs? And no, Ethan, I know Ethan's a fan, but can we get an Edge of Time remake? Dude, you're gonna hurt me with that, please no. So, sequel changes for Spider-Man. I keep detracting from the news I'm trying to say about Avengers and Spider-Man. Because there is some updates with Spider-Man, which we have talked about in the recent one-on-one video I did, which was cool, but not a lot of people really focused on it. They're focusing more like, oh, new suit is cool. And I'm over here like, you guys really need to focus on the muscle deformation, because that's a huge update going forward into the sequel. So to answer your question, Ethan, that's kind of one thing, is more detailed character models and portrayals of aesthetic proportions for accurately realistic seeming, you know, individuals. And Ethan, I think, can clarify this because he has a PS5, I believe, so the muscle deformation is sick. Astrov, no way, bro, you're not going to hit me. Okay, he just did, and he almost grabbed me, so never mind. But yeah, you know, the muscle deformation is a great step in the right direction for, you know, why is this next gen? That's kind of the thing is, well, the first game looks great on my PS4 Pro, and so does Miles. And also, as a plus, I have John Bubniak on the PlayStation 4 Pro, where the PS5 doesn't. So, why would I go out of my way to buy a PS5 when I can experience the same game on my PS4? The answer to that is, again, the frame rate, the ray tracing, the... I can't even grab this, man. Come on. The ray tracing, the frame rate, the... you know, the enhanced audio, the DualSense, obviously, to give it more immersion. And now the muscle deformation to enhance the character model's aesthetic. Oh my god, please wait. Oh, I'm so focused on beating him. Oh no! Oh! Okay, whew, that was close. Astaroth always gives me a hard time. Jesus. Let's see. And yeah, you know, the enhancement of just more realistic looking visuals, because it's like, you know, Miles is the first step into next gen, but it still, in my opinion, runs and looks visually astounding on my PS4 Pro. Obviously, it's a big improvement from the PS4 Pro to the PS5, but it's not a necessity right now. You know, like, say if Miles Morales was only on the PlayStation 5, then I would, of course, feel so miserable right now and having not played Miles just yet. But I played it on my PS4 Pro. It looked great, it sounded great, it ran great. There was like no glitches that I experienced on PS4. It's just that you get a better experience on the PS5. But in comparison, like, of course, to answer your question, Ethan, again, the sequel, gonna need those enhancements to really prove, oh, this is a game that literally can only be manufactured and developed and ran on... Oh my god, I'm so close to dying. Oh no, I ran right into that. Oh no. On the PS4, on the PS5. And if we do that and get that in the future, oh my god, I'm so dead. I'm dead. Oh, no. Oh, Astaroth, ripped in the chat. L, that's a fat L. But yeah, like, what can the PlayStation 5 convey to give you a next-gen Spider-Man game that is only accomplishable, if that's a word, on PlayStation 5? And for me, that's two things. Well, I guess three things. One is the realistic character models, which they tried to do with the remaster, but I kind of have my differences on how they did with Peter. But we see that now as the first step with the muscle deformation, which is only on PlayStation 5. And that might be like something that no one notices, but it goes a long way to give you as realistic of a visualization of these characters as you could possibly ask for on next gen. Second is the gameplay. So, of course, how can the gameplay only be captured on the PlayStation 5? And they're already doing a great job with that with the DualSense. Franco can attest to that as well, since he does have a PlayStation 5, and he's played Miles and the remaster, and he says they're way better and far superior on PlayStation 5 than on PS4. And the other one with that, of course, is the DualSense. And for the sequel, though, I would say the symbiote. Having the textures and the capabilities of the enhanced gameplay with the symbiote and the power that you're going to have going faster while swinging more aggressive in combat. You know, having the symbiote utilize different powers that weren't in the first game. And of course, faster loading times is a big improvement. That's not really anything I'm too freaky about. Like, I don't like, oh my god, I need to play Genshin Impact on PS5 because the loading times are so atrocious, which is true on PlayStation 4. Wow, Astaroth just murked me. But it's not really like, oh, you know, I'm getting Miles on PlayStation 5 only for the loading times. No, it's like I'm getting it for the enhanced visuals, I'm getting it for the ray tracing, I'm getting it for the graphic quality, the DualSense immersion, and 3 is the big one, is the time it takes to make these games. So those are the top 3. The enhanced performances with the muscle deformation adding to the graphics quality, the gameplay enhancements with the DualSense and, you know, gameplay aspects that could not be achievable initially on current gen with PS5. Oh my god, wait. What's gonna happen? He rolled under me, bro! Oh no! Oh god. Astaroth, wow. Okay. And then 3, again, is the rate in which it takes to make them. And that's already been stated by, I think, like Mark Cerny and some of the other developers on the PlayStation team, is that it actually takes shorter amounts of time to make games on next gen, since the processing power of these newer consoles is so fast in comparison to what they had previously. And that's great, because that way we're going to get games even faster. Now, sadly, due to COVID, there is restrictions to how much they can make and how fast they can make them. But it's given me reassurance that the processing power and the ability to craft these experiences in next gen is going to be even bigger, better, and faster than what we saw on PlayStation 4. So hopefully that means no delays. At least hopefully if they have a game like Suicide Squad. Damn! Wrung out instantly. We out. Astaroth is no more. Great. I think I spent way too much time fighting him, though. But yeah, if we have, you know, like Suicide Squad, which is only going to be on next gen, so Xbox Series X and PS5, that game hopefully will not have a delay due to the system it's running on, because they're only focusing on 2 platforms, PS5 and Xbox One. But the problem with cross-gen games is that they're going to have an issue having it be compatible with the current hardware and the newer hardware. But luckily with Miles Morales, it's, you know, proven to us it can do well on both. But what the sequel to Spider-Man needs to prove to us is that that's a game that can only work well on PlayStation 5. The visuals are only possible on that newer platform, and nothing like that you've ever seen before in gaming can be done here on this new console. And if that's with Spider-Man, a character as big as that property, you know, or vice versa, a property as big as that character, then that's what they're going to have to do. Raphael with his dumbass-looking glasses, sorry bro, but you're not threatening me. And you were cool in the previous games. You were one of my go-to mains, but now it's kind of a little unimpressed. It's a little cape too, alright. I also thought we were going to be fighting Nightmare, not Raphael, but alright. Oh, I'm trying to ring him out. Please. Alright. Oof. Okay. Yes. Let's see. Bicorn Nation. Hey, Evan, what superhero would you want to get their own solo game? So, I did a video again with my bud, Carlos. Out of all the Marvel characters, or just characters in general, superhero you say, I would like to see be put into a single, you know, solo-centric game, is Doctor Strange, made by Remedy Entertainment, who are the developers of Alan Wake. And they did a great job with Alan Wake and Control, and they did a great job with that. Ethan Castillo, my main man, I'm praying for a Spider-Man 2 reveal this E3. I hope so. You know, Sony, I don't know if they're going to be attending or if they're going to do their own thing, like a state of play. But I would really hope that happens as well. Because, and the reason why I think it might happen realistically is because what the title of this video is Marvel's Avengers loses big. So Marvel Games needs a property. Wow, Raphael was a wimp. We just cleaned a clean house with him instantly. Avengers has done so poorly that Marvel Games needs a new property to gain them back the financial revenue that they have lost with Avengers. Which is crazy to say for an Avengers video game of a high-scale property like Marvel. And again, to recap you all with the current status of that game, it has lost $67 million in profit. The player base was recently set at a resounding 500. This is before the Hawkeye update. But now, I guess if people are trying to spin this as good news, for some reason is that the recent update with Hawkeye, and of course the new release of the next-gen console version, so PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X versions of Marvel's Avengers, so people might be playing the game for the first time on next-gen, so that's a big draw. But recently, it was at around 500 players for a live service, recently released Marvel multiplayer game. And of course, what people are trying to say is, oh no, well now it's increased 5 times. You know, the player base has increased 5 times on Steam, so that way it's totally fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Oh, he dodged right the last... Oh, if I got him in that grab. Oh, please, Huang, come on. Make me work for it. Ooh, okay. Great. That was close. But yeah, it was from 500 players before the update, and then with the new update with Hawkeye and the next-gen release, the player base increased 5 times. So now it's at 2,500 or 2,500 players on Steam. And why that's not good is because there are currently, I believe, 70,000 plus players on Destiny 2, another live service game, that released years ago. Or a year ago, I think it was, or a couple years ago, I believe. I'm not sure when Destiny 2 came out. Someone let me know. But that is not good statistics for a property that's supposed to be this big. And a reminder, which I'm never going to let this go, by the way, because I always find it so incredibly hilarious, given the current state the game is in, because the developers were talking such trash before, or specifically not the developers, but the president of the company, Square Enix, the CEO, you know, President Yosuke Matsuda, went on record stating, hey, you know those Batman Arkham games and Spider-Man PS4? So Avengers is so good that it's going to fully outsell all those games combined, and out-review them as well. So he was hyping it up like this is going to be the greatest superhero game ever made. Huang defeated. Wow. And again, it lost them money. It was critically reviewed averagely, so like, oh, the campaign is fun, which it is, but that's like the best part about the game with all the other flaws that it has for a multiplayer live service title. Whereas if it was like a single-player experience, again, like what Crystal Dynamics specializes in, like Tomb Raider, or, you know, another linear-based superhero game, you could say, like that's not open world in that sense, is Batman Arkham Asylum. So, again, a single-player superhero game with no multiplayer components did great amongst the community. It's almost like that's the thing that people wanted the most. And then when they see how it's shaped up now, it's sus. And it's you know, biting them in the butt because they shot themselves in the foot. And of course, people are complaining about like the suits being, you need to purchase them. Like the MCU suits are only available to unlock through microtransactions. And I'm over here like, they confirmed that literally back in 2019 when they were promoting the game. Like, oh, we're gonna have exclusive suits only available in our online marketplace. Not right when they said that 2 years ago, you know, in 2019, I'm like, MCU, that's it. Because how else are they gonna make money? If all the content is free, they need something to make them revenue. And the game itself sure as hell isn't cutting it, so of course they're gonna milk the MCU for as much as they can. And you guys know me, I'm not a really big suit guy, but it's like, well, you know, of course, you're only putting yourself in harsher waters because you already lost so much trust amongst the player base, and now you're gonna include something that really a lot of people want to see with the, what do you call it, the MCU suits, after taking so long to include them. Damn, Raphael just screwed himself, ouch. But yeah, it's not really gonna be a good, look for them if they go back on their word. Either or, like, oh, they're free, or oh, now the content you have to buy. Like, well, no, because you said flat out like no loot boxes, no pay-to-win scenarios, but that doesn't mean you can't buy suits. And it's like, you know, that's like the least of my worries. But not even that. The biggest loss, which again for the title of this video, when streaming for half an hour, I haven't even gotten to the topic at hand yet for the topic we're discussing, is the game itself with another game made by the same company of Square Enix. Now, if you guys have been keeping up with the gaming news, and not just Marvel, but other games in general, there's a game that Square Enix recently released on April Fool's Day called Outriders, which is, funny enough, a you know, online co-op multiplayer, I believe, live service action-adventure looter-shooter game. What a surprise! It's the same exact genre as Marvel's Avengers. And for some reason, shockingly enough, with a game that I was actually developed properly, it actually managed to outdo the peak number of players that were included in Marvel's Avengers at its highest amount. So, like, Avengers... let's see. I have the article right here. Oh, let's see. Marvel's reporter, Heaven, did you get a COVID vaccine yet? Because I got mine yesterday. Awesome, Marvel's reporter. I'm glad that you did. I'm happy for you. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. I know there's 2 of them you need, and the second one is said to kind of be the harsher one on people. I don't know if you got the first or second one, but if you got one, I'm happy for you. No, I did not get one yet. My grandma did, though, and she's doing fine. She got both of hers, so she's healthy and safe. But I'm always, you know, wearing my mask and doing social distancing, so I'm not really worried. Will I get one soon? Maybe, but I'm not really, like, urging to get one. But if you guys want to feel safer, by all means, go for it. Me, I'm just sticking with my mask, being safe, washing my hands, you know, being a good sanitary boy. But I'm glad you got yours, and others too. Also wear a mask, of course, stay safe, stay distant, and be cautious about it. Randy, my boy, my parents got their vaccine already, still waiting for mine. Yeah, I'm pretty much in the same boat. Although my mom and I have not gotten ours yet, but my grandma did get hers, so we're kind of... Oh, I almost got Valdo, this kinky bitch. This guy, I swear to God, which I can't believe he was one of my mains in early Soul Calibur 2 days. I think because he had the coolest outfit in Soul Calibur 2. Every time, if you guys are a Soul Calibur fan, you guys know this game, Valdo always gets so much weirder and kinkier every game. I hate it, because he's so gross. God, no. Not a fan, bro. Come on, his gross spinning claws. Moonwalking in place. I hate this man. And also, by the way, everyone follow Randy, because he does amazing live streams on his channel. And he is recently, I believe, doing Genshin Impact and Minecraft. And hopefully, if he follows my advice online, will purchase Persona 5 Royal and buy it for a discounted price to stream soon, because it's a fantastic game and fun if you are planning to stream it. But it's more like mainly story-driven. Let's see. Can I do a special attack on him, please? Let's go. Yes! Even though he was blocking, makes no sense, but... Oh, boy. That did no... Okay, I was about to say that did no damage whatsoever. No way he... No. Valdo, please. Damn. Oh, boy. Yeah, so... I was trying to find the news really quick. You know what? I'm going to pause. You know, wait, no. This is the final round for Valdo. If I beat him... this round I'll keep going, but if I beat him here, or if he beats me here, I'll stop and read the news. And I'm gonna try and win, so, unless the computer's trying to go easy on me right now, because it's not moving. Oh no, I almost grabbed him. There we go. Ooh, ouch. Let's see, of course, Randy, my bro. Deserve it. Let's see, yeah, the Outriders, what I was trying to say, has significantly outperformed Avengers, and the crazy thing is, it'd be, you know, fine. I blocked it, thank God. It'd be fine if it was, like, another game by another company. You know, if it was made by the people who did, like, Horizon Zero Dawn or something. Or, you know, like, Sucker Punch, because they already have their old freaking online multiplayer co-op mode on Ghost of Tsushima with their freaking, you know, Ghost of Tsushima Legends online mode. I missed this punk. But... it's made by the same publisher of Square Enix, so pretty much the irony in that is that they are single-handedly killing Avengers themselves, because they know how big of a property they landed with Marvel, and that the future of their partnership with them hinders on the success of their current project with Marvel's Avengers. Oh god. Oh no, Valdo, why? Look at this creep, bro! He's freaking camel-humping Zhonghua. Why? No! Go away, dude. Oh, I hate Valdo so much. Please, can I get him? I'll get him back with that, thank God. Valdo's disgusting, bro. I hate him so much. Especially fighting him in this game. Fighting as him is a different story, but... oh my god, Valdo cannot... No! Wait. Oh, no! I thought I blocked it. Oh, look, he's gonna taunt me after he does this. God, he's such a creep, bro. Look at this. Psycho, bro. God. Ugh. I loved his outfit in Soul Calibur 2, I think it was. One of his alternate outfits where it was like this cool, puffy red, kind of like French attire and like a cool mask without this gross like S&M stuff happening with him. It's so nasty. But let's see. Moral support. I'm pretty sure that Evan is being annoyed by you asking over and over again. Oh, sorry if I'm missing comments. I apologize, because I'm always bad with that with games, or with live streams. But what I'm trying to do is read the news pertaining to Avengers. Yeah, I think it was Ghosty who just said that. Pretty much. Let's see. I'm missing the news. Yeah, Ghosty. Outriders outsold Avengers. It pretty much did, is kind of the thing. And Outriders is a new IP. So to emphasize that, Outriders, a never-before-established property, also developed by the same publishers by Avengers of Square Enix, has outperformed the current Marvel's Avengers video game that has only been out for, let's see, September? So October, November, December, January, February, March, and then April 1st just happened yesterday. So it's actually been now over 7 months since Avengers came out, almost a full year. And in the span of a day, in the span of 1 day, Outriders outperformed it. Can you understand how infuriating that is? As a person like myself, and I'm sure all of you who are massive, massive, massive Marvel fans, to see a Marvel video game, the properties that I care the most about, you know, not the movies, not the shows, not the comics, the video games, and it did this poorly. Especially after hearing all that high and mighty talk, all that hype, all those buzzwords from Yosuke, the president of Square Enix, and of course never delivered upon promises for Avengers. I'll answer this before I miss it. Battling, Evan, do you think Spider-Man 2 will be announced at the end of this year? Released 2023, just like how Spider-Man PS4 was announced in 2016. I keep seeing that question. I'm sorry I'm not answering it, dude. Thank you for your question. I will say, and Joseph Woody, shout out to him, did a live stream about this the other day, you know, really briefly. Let's see, I'm going to actually go back to the main menu really quick and do something else. Is that Joseph Woody was kind of talking about the same thing in a live stream where when is the game going to come out or be announced? And here's my kind of timeline / time frame. And again, I interviewed Jacqueline Pignol, so, you know, take this with a grain of salt, but I feel kind of confident in saying this. I expect, and like I said previously with Avengers not cutting it from Marvel Games financially, so you need another game to kind of boost that loss, and of course, what game would that be other than Spider-Man 2? So, here's my theory, or kind of timeline, time frame. Teaser, or at least a slight announced teaser, not like a trailer, but like an announcement that's being made, by the end of this year, a full-on announcement trailer in the middle of 2022, and due to what Yuri Lowenthal said in one of his interviews previously, which I did do a video about months ago, that they're not able to do the motion capture for the game yet because of COVID and the restrictions upon social distancing. So, they're obviously working on the game, Insomniac, with the sequel, but they can't make all the assets that they want for it just yet because of social distancing. So, I'm expecting a teaser for what they have working by the end of this year, a full-on announcement trailer during the beginning or middle of next year, and then the full release of the game, again, due to COVID, sadly, in 2023. We could see a delay, or they might be internally delaying it, so delaying it without announcing that they're delaying it. But I think that makes the most sense for me. It's obviously going to be a PlayStation 5 exclusive, so they don't have to worry about other platforms to work on. It might be developed faster. It could release in 2022. But the only reason why I think otherwise is because of what Yuri Lowenthal said online with the, COVID matter, with social distancing, because that's a problem. Kodo Comics, my main man, excited for Spider-Man 2 news and teasers than all of Avengers. I'm not disagreeing with you there. I'm not disagreeing with you there. Ghosty, when a completely new game that is a Destiny type of game outsells a Marvel game that is also a Destiny type of game, just screams irony. Yes, and also screams pitiable, because that should not happen for a Marvel property, and that's the kind of the problem that Square Enix saw in how they promoted the games. They're so cocky with how they talked about it. They thought it was going to be the greatest thing ever, simply because it was Avengers, if you noticed. You know, oh, they're banking on the fact that it's a great story, and it's Kamala Khan, and I'm over here like, no, it's because Endgame just came out a year, you know, by the time before the game came out, like a year before, and it was the most highest selling movie of all time. It was Marvel, it was the Avengers. They tried to bank off that, and they thought the game would sell no matter what, simply because of the property, when in reality, if you look at it from a marketing perspective, the game itself of Spider-Man PS4 sold so well because, shocker, it was a good game. It didn't matter that Spider-Man was in it, it's just that it was a really great open-world action-adventure story game with really fun combat and traversal mechanics that, surprisingly, just so happened to have Spider-Man in the title. And that's even more proven given the fact it is, again, the highest selling superhero game of all time, and it's exclusive to one platform. Whereas Avengers is a multi-platform game on everything. PS4, Xbox One, PC, PS5, Series X, Stadia even. If you even play it on that, which no one does. And it lost them money. It lost, I'm going to emphasize this one more time, a Marvel's Avengers video game lost the developers money. That is insane to me. And before we continue the fight, I just want to kind of read the article verbatim about the news itself, because I keep talking about the big loss that Marvel's Avengers had. It's, you know, it outperformed with Outriders, but what does that mean specifically? So this came from and this is what I was planning to do a video on today, just a discussion video, but I thought, man, maybe I'll do a live stream, kind of talk about it and rant more about my frustration with this. So, on a Video Game Chronicle article, that's a website, reported 14 hours ago, stating in just a few hours, Outriders has already tripled Avengers' peak Steam player count. Now, granted, we don't have the Steam numbers yet, or the player base numbers for PS4 and console versions of Avengers, just the Steam numbers, but I highly doubt that the console numbers are doing any better than Steam. They're probably in the same range. So, Outriders, the latest release from Square Enix, and People Can Fly, that's the developer's name, has already hit a peak player count more than 3 times higher than Marvel's Avengers on Steam. Avengers was released by Square Enix in September of 2020, but lukewarm reviews and a slow uptake meant that its all-time peak number of players was just 31,165 players 7 months ago, according to the Steam database. Online shooter Outriders released today, meaning April 1st, and already the game has shattered Avengers' peak player count, hitting 111,953 players on its first day of release. So that, let's see. So I'm going to do just 112,000 divided by 31,000. Let's see how that is. 112,000, just to round up the numbers, divided by 31,000, I think it was. Let's see. Okay, so then divide those together. Oh! Yeah, like they said, that's over triple. That's 3.5. I almost coughed from dying from looking at these statistics. That is 3.6 times more players than what Avengers had. So they said triple, but that's over that. That's even more than that number. So, my God. And it's a new IP. It's a new IP. It's a not known property. It's not like Last of Us or Uncharted or Infamous or Spider-Man, like a licensed property like Batman, Gotham Knight, Suicide Squad. It's a new thing. It's a completely new thing. And it's still tripled Avengers player base. Square Enix also confirmed last November that Avengers had to yet turn a profit 2 months after release following the slow initial sales. And at the time of writing, Avengers only has around 1,400 players currently on Steam. This was reported yesterday. So I was actually, you know, a bit more positive, thinking that it was 2,500 because of the latest update with Hawkeye and the next-gen release. But as you see there, once they played the game and beat the Hawkeye stuff, they're not sticking around because there's nothing to do for a live service multiplayer Avengers game. And that's the problem. The live service, and this is also from the article, the live service game's performance suffered partly due to technical problems present at launch, which developer Crystal Dynamics attempted to address in a series of post-release updates. With, of course, remember the 1,000 plus bugs they found and fixed in one of the patches? That's not something to be proud about. In addition to technical issues, a lack of post-launch content, with of course the recent roadmap, including delays to planned expansions and next-gen versions of the game, contributed to a dwindling player count. Originally announced at E3 2019, Outriders is a 1 to 3 player co-op shooter, kind of the same genre, from Bulletstorm developer People Can Fly. Great game and great developer. The game supports cross-play across all formats, but this peak player total only counts for Steam players only, so that means there's even more players on console as well. Square Enix recently released an Outriders demo, which gives players the opportunity to play the first few hours of the game with all classes available to experience. Again, that's kind of like Destiny. You have the certain classes and rankings, and for Avengers' case, you just have different heroes, and you can have a different play style depending on who you play as. And then it goes on to talk about Game Pass and stuff, and that also helped a big factor. But the thing is, it's a new game. It should not have beaten Avengers the way it has. And that is pathetic. And I'm sorry it took so long to break that down, but that's just why I wanted to talk about and analyze, because this is insane. Also, my boy Nightmare is like one of my favorite design characters in this game. He looks incredible. Oh, come on. Instant death. Great. Yeah, Marvel's Reporter, I'd say it's time for a new Deadpool game. Low-key, I don't know if this is a hot take, the High Moon Studios Deadpool game was good. I liked it a lot. I thought it was fantastic. It did what it was. And again, more stuff like that. Just like a game that is a Deadpool game. Why not? It's fun, it's interactive, it does the character justice enough. I know people don't like meme pool that much, but it kind of works well in a video game format. You're obviously not going to get more of the darker stuff for Deadpool, even though the game was rated M. But for a character that kind of zany and wacky, he kind of just fits a video game really well. And that's kind of what Carlos and I were discussing in our previous video about Doctor Strange, and how we think a Doctor Strange solo game is long overdue, especially made by Remedy Studios. Bye, Sophia. Oh, I thought I was going to knock her off the platform. Come on. Well, there she goes. Ah, and there I go too. Yeah, I don't know. Izzy, when you say animation-based, it's like you're stating that your speed and skill in traversal in the games is based solely on your character. I guess you're playing, I guess you're talking about someone else. Or talking to someone else, I assume? If you mean me, I'm just saying that make a game that works amongst the character's moveset. You know, like, oh, Doctor Strange, let's see. He can float with the levitation cloak. He can use spells. He can kind of do melee combat if he has that axe. And, like, yeah, he could be fine in a game like Marvel's Avengers, but would you rather have him be a kind of expansion character for that poorly made game? Or have him get his own proper game to fully captivate you in just that character alone? The Hawkeye DLC expansion with Future Imperfect did not make me feel anything closer to Hawkeye at all. I didn't care about him or his story. I didn't care about Maestro. I didn't care about Kate Bishop. Because they're not doing a really good job with how they're dealing with the content and how the game is formatted. You know? But if they made like a level-based, you know, linear style game, like Alan Wake or Control for a character like Doctor Strange, I'm all for it. Oh, wait, can I do the bloods? Oh, Talon, please. Oh, no. I feel so bad. Alright, yeah, I don't know. We need more something on the Spider-Man sequel because animation-based, not fully physics-based. I see what you guys are talking about. You guys want more kind of like, I would say, Spider-Man 2-esque swinging. Physics-based, realistic animations instead of kind of like the more floaty stuff they have. I get it. Oh, God. Nightmare, please. Go easy on her, bro. That's harsh. Let's see. Koda Comics. Maestro was set up 5 minutes. Didn't... hey, they didn't do a terrible job building it up for such a big event character. You mean they did or didn't? I would say they... I mean, you know what? You know, my show's whatever. I don't really care about the whole future storyline. What they did do a terrible job about, unless they're going to continue it with the Monica Rappaccini villain sector, is Black Panther. There was no setup for Wakanda. There was no setup for the Claw and the invasion and all that. The big expansion they keep teasing. This is the biggest content drop we're going to have for the game. And I'm over here like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Unless this is like your Taken King, for example, like revival of the game with Destiny 2. I don't know if Black Panther is enough to save the game. I don't know if that's going to be enough to justify coming back and playing as that character. But I've admitted, though, I will say, I'm not going to lie and, you know, front upon, like, you know, I'm not going to come back for Spider-Man. No, of course I'm going to come back for Spider-Man. In fact, I might even shill out money to pay for his challenge card, especially if he has certain, like, animations locked behind the paywall, which I despise still. Or, again, if the advanced suit is a cosmetic option that you can only unlock in the marketplace, I'm fucked. I'm screwed. That's a wrap for me. That's because that's you know I'm gonna get that if they do that, because that's my kryptonite. I'm screwed if they do that, but we will see. But I'm just saying, like, neither Spider-Man nor Black Panther will be enough to top the numbers that we just saw from Outriders. Valdo's gone. That's right. Only Nightmare is a good match for Valdo. Please. God, Nightmare looks so sick in this game. I love him so much. Let's see. Yeah, I think I saw Kyle, Coach of Comics. You're absolutely right. Yeah, they did not do a good job. Let's see. Lomaz K007. Evan, would you like a teenage Insomniac and have Yuri Lowenthal as Leonardo, Najee Jeter as Miles, Silver Sable as someone else and something else? Oh, as April, I think you mean? April O'Neil. I mean, maybe. I would like to see a TMNT game, either from Insomniac or anyone else. Fun fact, Yuri Lowenthal voiced Donatello in TMNT Out of the Shadows, which I don't know why people hate so much. I love that game. I think it's sick. I think the combat in that is really weird, but once you get used to it, it's like the Arkham-style-esque combat for the Turtles. And again, I love games like that, like a game that just focuses on the characters. Like, there's no live service element for a TMNT game. There's no live service element for a Spider-Man game. It's just, okay, what would best suit the Spider-Man property? What would best suit the Batman property? Is that a fighting game? I mean, Injustice exists, but that's more for the DC brand as a whole. It's like, okay, and Marvel is the same thing. You know, they have, damn, Voldo just got yeeted. You know, they have the same thing with Marvel vs. Capcom, but it's like, when you think of Marvel games, is the first thing you think of Marvel vs. Capcom? No, you either think of Spider-Man PS4, Spider-Man 2, Ultimate Destruction. I think of Marvel Nemesis because I love that game. But yeah, but it's like, again, when I'm thinking of, like, Spider-Man, okay, Spider-Man. What do you think of as a gamer, as a normally educated individual with a brain cell? What game for a character like Spider-Man would work best? Well, he web swings. He can run around. He can climb walls. He can fight enemies. I think an open-world action-adventure game would be best suited for him. And you would be absolutely right. That's a fact. Not to say that Shattered Dimensions or the early Neversoft games, or game, I guess those two beginning PlayStation 1 games from Neversoft and Vicarious Visions. I always just say the Neversoft games because it's like a sequel to that main one. I know it's made from different developers, but it's the same universe, so I just say the Neversoft games. You know what I'm talking about. Those level-based games are still great. They are fantastic. But the better suited property for a character like Spider-Man is open world, is action-adventure. Batman, same thing. Action-adventure, open world, gliding around, the Batmobile, driving, fighting enemies, doing detective work, stealth missions. Awesome. Avengers. Well, you have different characters, so a multiplayer game would work. That is a great idea, a multiplayer Avengers game. You have great characters, so you already got the amazing story beats to use. That's great. You know, how that can, you know, enhance the narrative even further. That's awesome. You have great combat mechanics for each character, so action-adventure style, you know, enemies to fight. Frickin' suplex this man, bro. Ow. No, don't you dare. Don't. I hate being on the edge. Please, go away. Ooh, okay. But then what do you think? In the Avengers and the comics, you know, they fight really crazy threats. They fight amazing comic foes. They have these amazing comic book storylines that just go crazy with certain characters and plot points. And their own narratives really flesh well when they're working together. So let's make an Avengers game, have a character that pretty much no one's really heard of Kamala Khan, the main character. And also, what they're obviously known for is looting chests and grinding for gear. That's obviously what the Avengers do in the comics, so let's make it a looter shooter like Destiny with a really bad loot system and gear that doesn't operate well. Okay, great. And I'm like, no, wrong, stop that, scratch that, try again, please. In no one's right mind do they ever ask for a game like this, or, in the sense, at least make it a game that actually works in that format, is the thing. Like, again, Genshin Impact. A good live service game that actually knows how to be live service. And that's why I'm worried about Suicide Squad, because I feel like they're kind of doing the same thing. Like, Crystal Dynamics has never made a live service game before. So why would Square Enix make them do that type of game for Avengers? Oh, that's right, for money. Of course. So, the same thing is obviously happening for Suicide Squad, I guess? Which is not even a well-known property compared to the Justice League, which would have been a lot better, in my opinion, than Suicide Squad, which is weird because the Justice League is in this game. The game is literally called Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. And I'm over here like, so you already have the Justice League are going to be in the game from the Rocksteady developers who are putting this in the same universe as the Arkham games, and your first thought was, let's make the game about the Suicide Squad instead of the Justice League themselves? Come on, bro. What a missed opportunity that is. At least in my opinion. I think that's such a wasted opportunity. Franco, yes, we will fight. I promise. I'm sorry I'm not answering your question. I'm going to try and beat this stage. I think I'm close to finishing. And then we can do some matches together. Oh my god. And I'm already calling it out. I'm going to be my main, to warn you in advance, Cassandra. Cassandra is my main for reasons you will find out soon. I love Cassandra so much. Damn, Serena, please, no. She knocked off his armor, bro. Please. Why? He looks so bad now. No, he looks perfect. No. Yeah, Azrael Riz, Daredevil developed by Respawn Entertainment. Yeah, Titanfall 2 developers, I love them. Punisher game developed by Rocksteady Studios. Great. So, the thing is, I was also discussing this on Twitter, is like, that is a legal impossibility, by the way. I also brought this up in my video with Carlos Escobosa, talking about the Doctor Strange game, because can we get like a Black Panther game made by Naughty Dog, and can we get frickin' Daredevil game made by Sucker Punch? And I'm over here like, sadly, but that literally can never ever happen, because again, those are first-party studios, meaning any game they make would be on PlayStation, and those characters, Daredevil and Black Panther, and any other Marvel character are not owned by Sony. The only character that Sony owns the rights to is Spider-Man, and that's why he's exclusive on PlayStation. That's why he's an exclusive character for Avengers only on PlayStation. That's why he's using these big blockbuster titles from Insomniac, because that's kind of the budget they have. But oh my god, I grabbed her in midair. That was crazy. And even with Rocksteady, the same thing too. A Rocksteady Black Panther game, did you? Oh no, a Rocksteady Punisher game, I think you said. They're owned by Warner Bros. So meaning they can only work on Warner Bros. Related characters, and those characters are DC. That's the thing. So it's a legal impossibility. I know how cool it would be for Rocksteady to make like a Daredevil game or something, but it actually legally can never ever happen, is the whole sad fact of the matter. And I hate to be the one to be the bearer of bad news, but that's like, you'll never see a Rocksteady made Spider-Man game, because Warner Bros. Owns Rocksteady, and the only characters they can legally work on is DC characters. That's why they're doing Suicide Squad, that's why they did Batman, and Naj Airy reporters Teen Titans instead, and include Young Justice characters over time. Yes, why not, dude? Why not that, bro? A Teen Titans game? by Rocksteady? Yes, why not? Like, God, I'm just kind of like befuddled, like, yes. And I don't, by the way, I don't believe them for a second. With this is our next big project, for sure, was a Suicide Squad live service game. And I'm over here like, hell no. You had another Arkham game in the works that was canceled, and another property, like, again, Justice League or Teen Titans would do way better than Suicide Squad. Now, granted, we don't know how the game is yet, so I'm kind of like, that's to the benefit of the doubt for them. We have no idea, and again, they could probably do that whole genre way better than what Crystal Dynamics has done. But again, like, they've never worked on a live service game before, so why in the world would they know how to do that when it's their first time making one like that? I don't know. And again, by coordination, I would love a Daredevil game to be developed by Insomniac. I would too, but again, that legally can never happen. I'm sorry to say, but that is a legal impossibility. Because they are now owned by Sony, and they can only make Sony-related properties, or properties that Sony has the rights to, or they can make, like, so that's either a new IP, if they end up making a new IP, Ratchet & Clank, Resistance, there's teases of a new Resistance coming out soon, since Drew Murray, I think, came back, and he's one of the main people who was behind Resistance. Damn, Maxie got wrecked. And Spider-Man. And they can't do anything other than those properties. Izzy, watch Suicide Squad be like Avengers. Exactly. That's why I'm scared. That's why I'm not, like, that's why if you saw my reaction, which I did record my initial reaction to the trailer for Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League on my channel, and I was like, no, I'm not really feeling it. Maxie got freaking owned. Nightmare is so beat. Like, if you are a newcomer to Soul Calibur, just play Nightmare. He's easy cheese to use. He's fine. But yeah, and I'm sorry if I'm bitching or whining, but it's like I love Marvel so much. I think that they have so much potential when it comes to their video games. I want a Remedy Games made Doctor Strange game ASAP. We all want Spider-Man 2, obviously, and I want, most importantly, Avengers to be good. It's not like Avengers, oh, haha, the game sucks, in your face. No, it's like, I want Crystal to succeed. I've interviewed them before. I know how much they care about the characters. It's just that the freaking business first model with Square Enix and their whole dumb business practices are so poor. It's so terrible. Yeah, Andrew, Spidey Outcast, this game is fun. It's a fighting game, and I love it. Franco and I are going to fight soon. And I will win. No, I'm kidding. I probably will lose. Depending on who Franco uses, I will most likely lose. But I'm gonna go all out with my girl Cassandra when I use her. Oh my God, Nightmare, please. Leave her alone. She's your henchman. You gotta be easy on her. Or she was, I think. Oh, right in the gut. Okay. Ghosty, Spider-Man was a PS exclusive because Sony owns the rights, and Insomniac could work closely with them, and now they are a first-party studio. Yes, exactly. That's why, like, Naughty Dog, again, first-party studio, Sucker Punch, first-party studio, Guerrilla Games, even though I love Horizon Zero Dawn, and I would love to see them work on a Marvel game, they can't, because they're a first-party studio. Sony Santa Monica, the God of War people, obviously people are like, why can't they just make a Thor game? Because they legally can't. I'm sorry to say. That's never going to happen, no matter how badass that would be. Azio Reyes, I want a Marvel vs. DC fighting game. I would too, and Ed Boon, the main, director, creator, I believe, behind Mortal Kombat, said he was in works to make one. Which is a shock because they're owned by Warner Bros. And they only work on, that's why we got Mortal Kombat vs. DC, because they're literally Warner Bros. Owned properties. That's literally the whole reason why that game exists, if you guys know. I got a trophy, by the way. Let's go. That's a perfect example. That's literally a perfect example of what I'm talking about with those properties, is Warner Brothers owns DC Comics and Mortal Kombat. And that's why we literally have a Warner Brothers Mortal Kombat vs. DC fighting game. Which, by the way, is actually really fucking fun. I love that game. I think people hate it too much, but I think it's a great game. Because it's so silly and nonsensical, but it just works. And it's like this. It's not really 2D fighting game. It's like 2D mixed with 3D. You can kind of side-scroll or kind of go back and forth and kind of run around the arena like Marvel Nemesis a bit. That's what I love about Soul Calibur, because I hate the stupid side-scroll. They're so limited in how you can fight enemy. That's why I'm not a fan of Marvel vs. Capcom either. No, even game, I can't stand it because I hate the 2D fighting element. This, I love Soul Calibur and Marvel Nemesis, mainly. Marvel Nemesis is a blast. I think this is the last boss, and then I'm gonna fight Franco. All right. Whew. Let's see. What the heck? What's going on? Nightmare, come on. You got this. But yeah, any other, you know, questions or comments you guys have? We talked about the, you know, Ethan Castillo brought up great questions about the sequel for Spider-Man 2. What I would like to see in that game, the future of it, of course, with the muscle deformation, the enhancements with next gen. Oh my God, Nightmare! Go easy on him, bro. Ow, ow, ow. Ooh, pain. Look at this. Ugh, God, freaking chucks him in the air. Disrespectful, dude. That's just it's not a nice thing to see or view happen. Ooh, skewered him. Ouch. Oh my God. Okay. Wait, grab him, please. Yes. Oh, I almost did the same thing. Oh, wait. Actually, I have enough special meter. Let's go. Ooh. Oh, it wasn't close enough. Whoops. Wait. Oh, wait. Do I need to hit him with this? Oh, ouch. I think I used it too early, but oh well. Great. Let's see, Izzy, they should add something for the remastered. I missed it. If you mean like better character model or something, no, I'm not sure. But yeah, more remastered features would be cool. See, so any studio that are owned by Sony, WB Games, EA, Activision, Ubisoft, they legally can't make a Marvel game. No, well, Ubisoft can if they are in a deal. Like if Marvel makes a deal with them, they could. And they were gonna make one. If you guys remember that really bad Kinect fighting game, Avengers Battle for Earth? That was made by Ubisoft. So if they get in a deal with them, they could make a new Marvel video game based off a property or something else.
Congratulations.
In the future. And if they decide to do that, I would like them to see individual characters. You know, like Ubisoft's, Marvel's, Daredevil. You know, that is a possibility. I'm just saying, like, a Daredevil game can happen. It just cannot happen from the PlayStation Studios people. Batwing, Sony does not own the rights to the games. They just have a license agreement. Well, it's kind of the same thing, Batwing, where it's like they obviously have the movie rights and the license that they partnered up with Marvel Games to make it an exclusive. But that's why you see these big deals, like Spider-Man, for PlayStation only. That's massive, you know, when all the previous games have been multi-platform. These newer games made by Insomniac, the first-party studio, are now only on PlayStation, even if it is the license or whatever. Sony now owns Insomniac. They literally bought Insomniac because of the success that Spider-Man made for them, you know? So you could say they don't own the rights, which I guess is a legal, accurate statement. But in reality, it's like, what other games are they going to make Insomniac focus on in the future? Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart? Sure. More Ratchet and Clank games and Resistance games would be cool. But, I don't know. The game that is now a $1 billion property, which is the first ever superhero game to make that much revenue and grossing power, is Spider-Man. So, you know, like, kind of a catch-22 there. Like, well, they don't own Spider-Man, but in a way, I'd say they do. Ghosty, Avengers Battle for Earth was kind of bad, but I liked it as a kid. I never had a Kinect, so I never played it, but it seemed fun for what it is. And that's kind of the same thing. At least it's not 2D fighting. It was kind of like, in a way, Soul Calibur-esque. Like, it was a 3D, motion-based fighting game. Really odd, but at least that was different and cool. Yeah, VexX, sorry if I'm pronouncing it wrong. Spider-Man PS4 and Miles Morales are masterpieces. You are correct, sir. Yes, I'll tell you. Alright, Franco, my man, are you ready for this? Wait, can I actually even invite people? I haven't really... Let's see, casual match, yeah. Multiple players join in fight against one another in consecutive battles. Yeah, wait, battle maybe? Versus another player or CPU control. This is like 2-player, I think. Player versus... Yes, player versus player. Yeah, there we go. Alright, start versus battle, and then Franco also can join the party too, and you guys can ask him questions if you want. Start versus battle, player versus player, round count, yeah, 3, battle time 60, we'll do infinite battle time. We're not doing CPU difficulty, standard battle mode, standard pause mode, and good to go. Start versus battle. Does that mean I can invite someone? I would hope so. Not like against players online, I hope not. I would hope I can just invite someone. Spidey Outcast, any chance I can join the party? I don't have the game, but I can chat. Absolutely. Let's see. Oh, wait, I think it means player versus player with 2 player. For someone has to be over here, actually, to do that. Press option on wireless. Yes. Yeah, see? So, alright, so this isn't the one I was thinking of. Really? How do I do online play? I guess network, maybe? Join a tournament hosted by... Yes, PlayStation. Oh, wait, no, that's the thing that's happening now. I forgot. They're hosting an online tournament currently for the game. I should have probably played that instead of the online... Oh, great. Franco sent me an invite. I'll just do that. All right. Let's see. And yes, Andrew, you can more than likely or more than happily join the party as well. Franco, what's up, brother?
Hey, bro, how are you?
I am good. I can't hear you. Let's see. Are you able to invite me to the game? Let me see if I can...
Here, did you get my invite before? If not, I'll send you another one.
I've never really done... I'm sure there has to be an option to do that. I would be shocked.
Here, I sent you
players
something.
gather in a room. Yes, I think this is it. Compete in battles. I know this is like for other people. Maybe if we just get into a room... Yo, there we go. Create room. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Create room, room name. Of course. What else can we name it? There's only one option. Come on. Boom. Bam. Spidey Squad room. Battle format. Elimination. What's the difference? Consecutive bouts. Elimination probably. Oh, welcome. Hardcore battles. Beginner's room. We'll do that, of course. You know what? No, hardcore. We'll do hardcore. Round count 3. Battle time 60. I guess we can only do 60. Same region. We are not in the same region, so other regions. Languages. Room members 2. Yes. Private room. Yes. Please. Okay. No! Wait, stop. Oh my god, that scared me. Great. Alright. Sorry, guys. Ghosty. Remedy Games, Doctor Strange, Avalanche Studios, Iron Man, or Punisher. I think those are good choices. Ghosty, you're a genius. That's exactly it. Like, those are legal possibilities that can happen and need to happen. It's a studio that makes sense, that artistically fits the property they're working on, and would do a great job with making a game based off of those characters. Okay, so I made a room. How do I invite someone? Okay. Invite player. There we go. All right.
Yeah.
Where's my party? Players in party. Franco gets one. Boom. Bam. All right. Player invited.
Got it.
Now, chat. Place bets. Who's gonna win, Franco or me? I don't know. If Franco's gonna play as. I'm gonna play as Cassandra. That's my girl. We will see. And who knows? If you guys are liking this stream, by the way, leave a like if you're enjoying it, and also thank you for joining the stream. But also, more importantly, if you like the stream and like this game that we're playing, Franco and I will be more than happy to do a charity live stream since we both have the game. And if Andrew decides to buy the game too, because Andrew, by the way, if you have the PlayStation, which you do, and you want to play with us, it's only less than $10. It's 85% off right now in the PlayStation Store, so that's a steal for this game. Franco is here.
Ready.
Great. All right. Oh, can Andrew be invited in the party?
Yeah, sure. Just hit ready. I'll invite him.
Great. All right. But yeah, Franco and I, and also the Spidey Squad members, we love to do charity live streams, especially during all the crazy stuff that's happening this year.
Hold on.
We love to kind of give back to you guys and say thank you for all your support, and to others just having a hard time. Oh no.
All right. Oh, what's wrong?
Wait, can I back out of this? No, I cannot.
What's wrong?
I was gonna see if there was another color for her, but I guess not.
All right.
But yeah, Ghosty has big brain energy over there with Avalanche making Iron Man and Remedy making Doctor Strange. That's what I need. Or I guess Punisher as well, you know, that would be a cool one. Where's random? Just random. Ooh.
Prepare to face
God.
my
Okay,
Yoshimitsu.
Franco is Yoshimitsu. That's going to be scary. Bro, because okay, fun fact about me, you guys. I hate Voldo, I hate Yoshimitsu, and I hate Mitsurugi. Mitsurugi is so freaking hard, dude. I can't ever beat him, no matter what. And I'm shocked we haven't fought him yet in the arcade mode that we did. But oh my god, Mitsurugi is so painful to fight.
Oh god, I'm probably gonna get my ass kicked.
Oh,
I'm so
already
scared
lag.
right now.
That's a great sign. Okay. We got this. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh god,
oh,
the lag.
No, the lag! Oh god, that might be my end probably.
Yeah, it's probably you. Oh god, no! Nope. Nope. Go away.
Oh god, oh no! Oh no! Oh, I almost got wrung out.
No, go away! No!
Oh Jesus!
Oh, shit.
Wait, where's her special move? I know she. Oh god, the lag! I always love to finalize the wins with a grab if I can do that. Oh wait!
No! Come on! What? What is
Yes!
that?
Oh Jesus!
What is that?
Okay, oh wait. So, Franco, I don't know if you played these games before. So L2 is to grab. L1 is like kind of like the combo move. R1 is to do like the kind of rock paper scissors and counter move, and then R2 is your special move if you have a bar filled up on the top of the screen, the green bar. R2 is that. L2 is to grab. L1 is kind of like the special move, and R1 is like the rock paper scissors.
No.
Please?
No.
Yeah, baby!
Oh, come on.
Let's go! Oh no!
What is this?
Hey,
I swear to God,
God,
I gotta
literally,
ring out.
Wonder Woman,
I
eat
swear-
your heart
oh.
out, please.
Oh,
Gal
Stop
Gadot?
it.
No, more
Yeah,
like
no.
Cassandra, please. Oh no! Oh no!
Oh.
Oh, he's
No,
rolling around,
stop
baby!
grabbing me.
Oh, okay.
I hate you.
Oh god! Oh no!
oh.
Oh no! Oh! Finally!
No! Oh my God!
Wait!
Come
What's
on.
happening? Oh! Look how close he is! Oh my
Oh
god!
my God!
He has no health! Wait a minute! He has
Oh
no
my God.
health! And he still won! Wow! Damn! Oh my god, look at this!
I don't know.
Jesus! He stole her D cup, my god.
Oh my God.
No,
I
I'm
stole
kidding.
your
Oh,
heart just like the
jeez,
Phantom
no.
Thieves.
Oh my god.
Nope. Don't.
Oh Jesus!
Oh no, you don't.
Wait, oh no!
Oh no!
I'm giving him too much power! Not again, bro! Oh my god, alright. Now, Jerry, would you like a Soul Calibur movie or a series? Yeah! I was literally saying this yesterday. Like, the Mortal Kombat movie, like, okay, you know what, fine, whatever, cool. You know, cool, Mortal Kombat, could work. Do you know how incredible the lore is for Soul Calibur? I'm not even kidding. Like, the lore with Soul Calibur and Keelik and Xianghua and Maxi and their relationship and all that, like, Nightmare and Siegfried, like, ugh, I love these characters so much. Talon specifically is like one of my favorites, but no, I would kill for like a fully budgeted Witcher-esque, you know, like Henry Cavill Witcher style series. I would love that.
No.
Damn!
Oh, come on.
Oh no! Oh!
I hate you. I hate you so much.
Oh god. Let's see.
Damn it.
Ooh, damn!
No.
Oh no! It cut me off!
Get
My
interrupted.
combo.
No. Turn around. Turn
What's
around.
happening? Oh my god! Ow! Let's see, how can I finalize this blow? Oh!
Oh.
Wah wah, oh no.
Oh,
Damn, alright.
good.
Ghosty, can you join the
Damn.
party? Absolutely, Ghosty. Can we invite Ghosty to the party by any chance, Franco?
Yeah, just give me your PSN now, actually.
Yeah, Ghosty, leave your PSN, and Franco will try to invite you. So now this is more of just like a fun match between Franco and I with Soul Calibur. But if you guys want us to answer any Marvel questions, we love that. We'd love to. Even Franco, he'd be happy to answer any questions you guys have for the game. Plural, Avengers or Spider-Man. So I guess while we're waiting for Ghosty and his PS Andrew, whenever he comes back, what do you think currently, Franco, about the status of Avengers with that whole event. You know, like Outriders outperformed and I think close to outsold Avengers in just the beginning day of its launch. You know, it came out literally yesterday. So, how do you feel about that?
Honestly, I'm not shocked because I haven't played the Outriders demo. Like I've just seen people like playing it.
Yeah, me
like,
neither.
The demo. Yeah, it looked fun, but it's probably not something I would play unless like 'cause I'm not really into live service games. So, but like after seeing like how popular the demo was and like people talking about it and like the marketing was like ramping up for it, that's what really caused the game to like kind of like surpass Avengers in terms of like like numbers and player base and all that stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how Marvel's going to be able to turn this around.
It's a question, you know, it's a pickle. You know, it's a big, what's the word? Like, you know, a big paradigm shift has to happen for this game to, like, really bring people back. And again, I don't know if Black Panther, if it's going to be like the Taken King of Avengers, you know, like the big revitalization of the whole property. It could be, but is that whole expansion enough after so long of a wait, we're going to have to wait until it comes out to bring people back? And to me, I'm like, I don't think so. For me, I think people are waiting for Spider-Man 2. They're obviously still going to wait for Gotham Knights since it got delayed. And Suicide Squad if it ends up releasing next year. Which I don't think it will, because I think that's going to get delayed as well, sadly. Ghosty left his PSN.
Yep.
Ghosty
Yeah,
underscore
I
2002. Do you see that, Franco?
Yeah, I saw that. I added him to the group chat.
So go see Franco will try to invite you, and then if you have this game, by the way, join us. We'd love to have more people. This is already so much more fun than Marvel vs. Capcom or Injustice. I also have Injustice 2, by the way, on my PlayStation 4, and I'm just like, nah, it's not fun because like I'm just not a fan, I guess, of the whole side-scrolling 2D beat 'em up fighting game style. Like
fine.
I love Marvel Nemesis, I love Soul Calibur.
So you're
Mortal
like
Kombat
3D fighting.
versus DC is fun instead of just the old Mortal Kombat games. Not Jerry. It's Pickle Rick. It's Big Pickle Rick. Yes, exactly. Fazio King. Spider-Man 2 will be generation defining. Big words, Fazio, but I agree. Especially again, what we have to work with. PlayStation 5 exclusive, so it's not restrained by cross-gen capabilities. Ghosty, what's up, bro? Oh boy. Symbiote, of course, Venom storyline. Harry, emotion, sadness, depression. That whole storyline is going to be a roller coaster, and I can't wait. And now, both Peter and Miles are already visualized in their own game. So Spider-Man PS4 was Peter's game. Miles was obviously Miles' game. We know who they are as characters, and now having their relationship more solidified, that's going to only be bolstered even further with the sequel. And based on what Jacqueline was saying to me, she's like, I'd love to see it continue with Rio and her story. Although I can say this because it's not like breaking NDA or whatever. She was under NDA, so she couldn't legally speak about anything specifically. I was so tempted. You guys have no idea. I've been wanting to rant for so long, including with Franco. I want so badly to ask her about, if you guys have read the comics, what happens with her and Venom. If you guys know what that happens, it's not good.
Oh, I know.
It is not a good sign or a good thing what happens to Rio when she encounters Venom. And I was like, I didn't ask if she read the comics or if she kept up with the storylines with that. But I was going to ask her something along the lines of, are you worried by any chance of your character's future? And she's like, what she said was, I can't speak of anything, but I definitely think that we'll be talking again when there's another announcement soon. I'm like, ooh, no. Tears already, no. Sadness if that ever happens. I was also freaked out that was going to happen in Miles' game. Franco, if you remember, like before, when Miles came out, they had the whole Rio thing with her campaign, like, oh, this is great, she's gonna be the core focus, and it's like, everyone who reads the comics are like, nope, you got Venom introduced, you got frickin' Rio being great, being a best mom for Miles, Jefferson's already dead, you already know they're gonna get rid of Rio in the next game, I'm gonna be depressed, but I'm like, oh, thank God they didn't do that in, Miles' game, but if that happens, I'm gonna cry.
You're probably gonna
yeah,
cry.
you see, Rio
Yeah.
died from a stray bullet in a shootout of cops against Venom. Venom didn't actually kill Rio. The fight, mostly forget about. No, I know that, but when Venom is involved with Rio is what I'm saying. I know that the cop accidentally shot her, and it was a stray bullet that ended up killing her, but again, it was because Venom and that whole situation occurred with Venom that she died in the first place. So, and knowing that we know, and the thing that I hate about that story, by the way, little sidebar, Venom was a no one in that story. Like, it was like, oh, just some random guy. It wasn't Eddie. It wasn't Harry, you know? It wasn't anyone. Just some dude being a dickhead, like, going around as Venom. Like,
nobody.
what was the point of that then? I thought we were going to have, like, some resolution with Eddie and something. No, nothing happened. But if they, knowing now, Harry and Peter are best friends, Miles and Peter are great friends, Harry is Venom, Miles wants to meet Harry, by the way. That was a little tiny sidebar dialogue that we got in the, Hollow training stuff. If we get Harry versus Miles and Peter versus Harry, and Harry ends up being Venom and ends up actually accidentally killing Rio, I'm gonna cry, bro. That's gonna be a masterpiece. That's gonna be crazy. I'm not ready for that. And Jacqueline, if she comes back, she's gonna kill it. She's gonna do such a good job.
So, when shall we continue?
Yes. All right. I'm ready. Are you ready?
Let's get ready to get my ass kicked again,
I
for
wish
sure.
I had this game, but I unfortunately
It's really
don't.
fun. Ghosty, too, if you don't have it, and Andrew. It's literally, and everyone in the chat as well and watching, it's literally 85% off, so there's literally no reason to not get this.
So is it super cheap then or something?
It's incredibly
Right,
cheap.
when
It is the cheapest it will ever be.
Wow. Dang.
It's less than $10, and it's a full-fledged fighting game with a great story and characters and combat mechanics that you can mess around with, and it's fun, and multiplayer, so it's got all of it.
But here's the thing is that as much as I would love to play that game, Outdoor Bastards.
Bro, it's okay. I feel you on that. I feel you. I understand. All right, Franco, do you? I think you have priority over the room, I think.
Oh, I do? Oh, no,
Maybe?
I
I'm not sure how we
no,
start
it's you.
here.
I think you have to go into options and change yours.
To... Yes, he's playing it backwards compatible, and I'm playing on my PS4 Pro. How do I,
Are you playing on 60 FPS
No, the game's not optimized. It's just performing as if it was in a boost mode to get like the highest
how do I
performance it can.
start this? I think you might have the possibility to start this. I'm not sure how I,
Did you change your status
Oh, wait, I'm the
to no
host. Wait,
setting?
so how do I do this?
Yeah,
Wait, adjust
so
window
click
size?
wait.
No, room menu,
No,
leave
click-
room.
No. Click options and then go to
Okay.
player status.
No setting, then.
That's weird.
Oh, ready.
Oh,
Okay,
oh, wait,
so we're
hold on,
both
don't
ready.
leave- don't
Oh,
leave
ready.
the room.
Okay, got it.
There we go,
Huh,
okay.
weird. I thought there'd just be like a start button or something. Batwing,
Yeah,
Evan,
that's-
do you think we will get symbiote powers in the sequel? Yes.
Ooh, good.
That's a flat out yes. Whether it be like, you know, Web of Shadows style crazy or just more grounded, kind of like Spider-Man 3, funny enough, where that was more grounded in the sense of his fighting. I don't know. Damn, you know what? I'm gonna, Ooh, I don't know who I'm gonna choose, dude. Oh, you know what? Wait, I was Keeled before. Cassandra's my girl, but I already just played as her. I did Nightmare. I'll do, you know what? I'm going Talon. I'm going my girl Talon.
Oh god, Talon, no.
Yes.
Great.
All right.
The wind in her tongue was great.
The winter taunt. Oh, it's our boy Joker in another game.
No, yeah, you mean Akira, but we're missing
It's
Kasumi.
Akira, that's right. Ooh. Which, by the way, the character customization, because you can make your own character if you guys don't know in Soul Calibur, you can create your own customized fighter. There's so many memes about all the possibilities because all the characters look so incredibly like one-to-one close as you would expect for a character customization. You can make like the Avengers in here. You can make like the Phantom Thieves. You can make Spider-Man if you want to. Like Deadpool. I made Deadpool in Soul Calibur 5. Those are my characters I made. And I made him as Shang-Hua, who was like the best suited playstyle for that character. He's just so flamboyant and hilarious. Please, yes, Bandai Namco make a Marvel game, I would cry. Oh, he went low, damn! Oh my god!
No, I'm trying to grab you. No. Go.
What's happening?
Oh yeah, come on.
Oh! Oh! I was away! Oh, you're going fast!
Okay.
Oh my god!
Oh, gotta go fast, boy.
Gotta go fast! Oh, damn!
No.
You went off!
Oh,
Oh! Let's see, as over this, how about a Marvel Midnight Suns video game developed by Rockstar? Ooh! I like it. I like it. And see, that could happen if Rockstar decided to, you know what? Oh, wait, never mind, because GTA 5 is literally a billion-dollar property, so they're never not going to stop making that game with multiplayer, with the online perspective of it. So they can legally make a Marvel game if they want to, but I think that might be a bit above them, you know? Even though that'd be amazing, but that'd be crazy.
Oh my god.
That's right. Ooh. And meanwhile, I'm just over here waiting for Bully 2, because I needed Bully 2 since, like, yesterday. Ooh! Yes, please, Bully 2 next gen. I need it. I need it in my life. And to be fair to Franco, I literally spent the whole past hour playing this game, but I was playing as a different character, so he's at a bit of a disadvantage, but I will try to put up a fair fight.
He's trying. He says he's trying, chap. He's trying, quote unquote.
Look at the EC, even our battle cards, fighting for fun, because that's what it's all about. Alright, now I see how to do it. No setting. I'm ready. Boom. So we can just go right back in. Bullet Cruiser, are you looking forward to Spider-Man and Avengers, or are you over it by now? So, I'm going to play it, obviously, but I'm not waiting with hype for that to happen. I'm sure everyone's the same way. Like, oh, when Spider-Man comes in, we'll play it, no matter what. And we'll live stream it, and we'll talk about it, we'll review it. If it's fun, we'll theorize about what can happen next. But, damn, wait, we both picked Max D. Oh, no.
Oh, my
Mirror
God.
match. Mirror match. Oh, no.
Oh
Great
my
minds
God.
think alike.
Wow.
This got real fast.
Oh god.
Oh, man. But yeah, I'm sure Franco will play it, and Andrew as well will play Spider-Man, of course, when he releases an Avengers. But are we hyped for it?
Yeah,
like, Andrew and Ghosty, are you guys hyped for Spider-Man and Avengers? Oh god, wait, who's who? Oh Jesus,
I'm red.
I forget
I'm
already
red.
who's
I'm red.
who. Exactly.
Right.
Yep, I'm right there with you.
Confusion.
Someone different, exactly. If it's your own different Spider-Man, then make it a different actor, you know? Ooh! Yes!
MGU.
Oh my god! What's happening?
Oh, come on. Let's go. No. No, don't you dare.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Knock my socks off! Oh god!
You don't need no shoes.
My
I guess
shoes?
to answer your question, Evan, for me, I mean, I'm not necessarily, like, insanely hyped to see Spider-Man as, like, a lot of other as if it was, like, a good game or whatever, but, you know, I'm, like, I mean, I guess all I can say is that I guess I'm like kind of interested, I guess, but I'm not like insanely hyped for it or
Right.
anything like that. I just hope that it's good and whatever. And you know, like you
Oh
said,
no,
I
I
hope
let go
it's
too early.
not voiced by Yuri Lowenthal because then I just I don't know how to feel about that. I feel like yeah, exactly. Because then some people it could cause. I mean, I don't know. It could cause some confusion to people into thinking, oh, is this the same Spider-Man from the PS4 game? Like,
Oh no!
what the heck? So I think honestly, you know, to differentiate the two, I think they should get a different voice actor, who the voice actor should be. I have no clue if they get any previous voice actors that would do it, or
Oh no, I'm
unless
both
they get
shirtless.
someone new. I don't know. I guess we'll just have to wait and see. So I'm like kind of interested, but not like insanely hyped. But
Here we
Right.
go. It's winner's game, Evan.
Oh boy.
No, no, don't you dare! What the hell? Oh my god, he
Oh
missed!
Jesus.
No,
Flying
turn
ninja
around!
kick.
What are
Oh
you
my
doing?
god. And someone
Turn
asked if I own a pair of
around!
nunchucks. Nah, Jerry, I do not. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh god. No. Oh. Damn.
Oh, wait,
Well, I'm
what?
down. Oh.
Come on, please.
Oh,
Yeah!
damn. Franco got me. Oh, he's the better nunchuck wielder.
all right,
Mm-hmm.
all right, or gameplay.
For sure.
In gameplay too, like it would be such a massive step down in comparison to obviously trying to get Miles Morales too, because it's not open world. So
Yeah.
whatever they do with the character, I hope it's not. Welcome to the stage of history. MCU.
Please. Yeah, I know. Oh god.
Oh, don't even get me started on
I'll
that.
cry.
Oh my gosh. Well, the thing. Oh, that. Don't even mention it. That's just garbage.
Oh, staff versus staff. Oh boy.
Where should we go? Let's go here.
Well, the thing I'm very worried about, because I don't know if they make him a teenager or an adult in the game, but if they make him a teenager, I just hope they don't do it like Ultimate Spider-Man.
Yeah, because
cartoon or Marvel
then if they
Spider-Man,
do
'cause
that,
those are
they're literally just
garbage.
erasing Kamala's point in the entire game. It would make no sense.
exactly.
She's literally that role of like the young, youthful, excited, adventurous newcomer of the team. So it's like, oh, you gotta have a Spider-Man that can be on the same level as the Avengers. So like, obviously, I would hope that he's older. But yeah, it's like if they do that and make him like MCU-esque or younger, it's like, well, then what was the point of Kamala? That's literally just undoing what she has done this whole game. You know, like that's
Honestly,
discrediting
I
her
think the
involvement.
best
That's kind of like doing a
decision
disservice
is
to
if
her.
They make him an adult. Because, like you said, it would just
Oh,
demolish
damn!
the point of Kamala if they make him younger.
What's happening?
Oh god, the lag.
The lag!
Oh.
That's probably me. Oh. Damn! Oh no! You knocked the top off. Oh god. That's gonna be a bit more distracting. Look at this. Oh god, look how the reach,
Oh, that was-
Helix reach
the reach.
is unmatchable, dude.
Right.
Right.
MCU.
I'm trying to build these
That's
charge
one of the
attacks
issues
down.
I have with Homecoming and Far From Home.
Oh!
Out of
Wait.
character compared to how he is in Civil War.
Oh,
and even more
no!
in-game.
No! Come on!
Oh!
Okay, there we go.
Dude! Oh! Yeah. Independent,
Yeah, exactly.
please.
Right, and
Nope.
not become
Oh,
like
you
the next
blocked!
Iron Boy
Damn!
or whatever.
Ooh! Oh god!
Super Saiyan, Killick!
Ooh! Yeah, this is like Black Panther is instant death. Black Panther is the make or break, to be honest, for Avengers. After how long
Yeah,
people are
we'll
gonna
have to
wait?
and see when
After
that
all
comes out.
the stuff they say, they're trying to make it big. Oh yeah, this is the biggest pack we'll ever have to Avengers with content, because it's not an operation, it's an expansion. It's like, oh, okay, it's big. And if it fails to deliver anything exciting or different, then obviously we'll come back for Spider-Man, duh. But it's like, are we gonna stay playing the game? No, like that. We're just gonna be one and done. So, and that's the exact opposite of what they want to have happen. So,
And also the other thing is that why Spider-Man in Avengers they didn't even build up to him in any way or form.
Yeah.
There was no mention.
Same thing with Black Panther. as
Oh,
well.
God,
I don't
Ivy.
think they build up to him at all. I'm not
Ivy?
sure about the Hawkeye DLC.
Yeah,
'cause
dude,
I
her
still
sword.
haven't played it.
yes.
And so he's gonna be a PlayStation exclusive character, so that means that his story may not be canon to the story because he's an exclusive.
Yeah, so that's even more confusing.
Yeah.
Like, how are they going to
Good point.
differentiate the broader, Avengers Initiative campaign story when an entire character, not just any character, but Spider-Man of all people, is locked behind one platform? And they're like, well, does that mean that the villains could be in the game, but Spider-Man isn't? Like, no, because he would still have to be involved in those villains' inclusion. So that can't happen without him there. So it's like, I don't know. Like, they're digging themselves into a deeper grave every time I hear more news about the game. So it's like, oh, of course you picked Mitsurugi. Oh, I just realized.
No!
Yeah. Right. And plus, all his games from now on are PlayStation.
Oh! Got me in midair! Oh!
No, don't you fucking dare! Don't you fucking dare!
Oh! No! Oh! That's so close! Dang! Oh! Oh, wow. This is gonna be fun. Alright. When does Black Panther come out, says Lin Love? Summer and beyond.
Summer.
That's our, go-to
it
time
comes out
frame,
June,
whatever
I
that
can't remember.
really may be. And beyond. Wow, very reassuring with that beyond part.
Yeah.
What?
Ooh. Right.
I blocked!
The lag is on my side.
No, that's not fair! Whoa, now, Evan. What? Oh, come on. Nope.
Oh! Oh! Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, that's kind of like their double-edged sword, right? Like, they can't be silent online, but they have to be more vocal about what they're working on. They're like, the roadmap is like, I guess, a step in the right direction, but it's like Summer and Beyond is the exact opposite of what people wanted to see. One, August 5th, like freaking April 12th, like specific dates and actual confirmation of when we can expect this. Just not, because then it's just more false promises.
Imagine we have to wait until December for something.
Let's go!
Damn. Got me. Exactly, dude. Not even a joke though, because literally he's coming after Black Panther, and Black Panther is Summer and Beyond. We don't even have a concrete date for him yet, so it's like, what really is like happening with that?
Honestly, I have no freaking clue.
So it's like, if he's coming out in supposedly still this year after Black Panther, does that mean like
when's the date?
like way after, like shortly after when he comes out? Oh, again! Round 2, maybe?
Again? What the hell? What is that?
Oh, this is so close.
I swear to God.
No! Oh! Dang, I tried to get out! Oh!
Oh,
Dang!
Dang.
Look at this! Bye! Oh, man. That was incredible.
You just went off the cliff.
Mitsurugi is a pain, bro. Oh my god. That's hilarious. Alright, Batwing. Could Insomniac pull a bold decision and make Symbiote Spider-Man not playable and only fight him as Miles? I would cry, dude. No. That's the thing, though, is like what they need is something to differentiate. Okay, we got Red Suit Peter. We got Miles in his own game to play as, you know, as Spider-Man. So how can the sequel amp that up? Well, it's either one or two things or both. It's either A, Black Suit Spider-Man, obviously, or B, dual play, pretty much tag team co-op with Peter and Miles together, or you do both of that. So it's going to be interesting to see which route they go, but I am hoping that we get Black Suit Spider-Man. Like, we needed that since...
Right.
Like what? The last time, think about it. The last time we played as a symbiote Spider-Man with the, you know,
Shattered dimensions, I think.
Exactly, the black suit powers, not a suit, you know, not just a cosmetic, but the actual powers of the symbiote, and it has a role in the story. Was what Andrew just said. Shattered dimensions over a decade ago. So it's time. It's time. It's time for Black Suit Spider-Man to come back. We've missed our boy.
Way too long.
Way too long. Way too long. And yeah, we need. I mean, granted, you know. But that's not the same thing. Like, we got the black suit, Amazing Spider-Man suit in the Amazing Spider-Man 1 game, and then the Amazing Spider-Man 2 game had the black suit. But not like symbiote-powered Spider-Man, you know, like with his actual symbiote tendrils and stuff like that. God, Zaz the Lamel too, bro. He's a... oh, boy. My boy Raph, though, he's gonna go in. Never mind. Right. What's happening? Oh! Damn, no! Oh! Oh, snap! Oh, my God. Instant death. Literal snap. Oh, my God.
Asked you a question in the chat.
I gave you the Thanos snap.
Gave me the Thanos snap.
He asked, how would you feel if Square Enix did a bad job writing Black Panther's character?
You know already, that's kind of like the same thing. Like, you know, Black Panther's make or break for, of course, the game. But in general, if you already know, if they messed up his suit, his voice, his story arc, or anything, you know, Christopher Judge, Kratos, is the voice for Black Panther. He's going to do a great job, of course. His suit, I'm actually, you know, of course, of how much flack I give Avengers. But the suit, in my opinion, is better looking than the main Black Panther suit we got in his main movie. Although I think the Civil War suit's my favorite one. And, if Wakanda looks or acts weird and is kind of like a similar biome from everything else, that's a problem. But you already know, if they messed up anything with Black Panther or Spider-Man's character with his suits, you know, alternate suits, or the story inclusion, that's a wrap for the game. That's, no.
Yeah.
Like, you know, Hawkeye and Kate Bishop or whatever, but they were like, you know, kind of lower tier characters. Like, yeah, they're fine, whatever. They're like the main Avengers group, so it's fine. But if they do like, oh, Doctor Strange is in this game, or freaking Scarlet Witch, or whoever, and they mess them up super badly, then that's a problem. I also love how we're almost both shirtless during this fight. Like, this is on equal terms.
Shirtless men fighting each other.
No.
Look at this final blow, so clutch. Oh my God.
Ooh. No, it's not done yet.
No way! Oh! Oh! No! I thought that would do it. Oh my God! Look at this. Wait, he survives and gets me back. Wow! The ultimate comeback. Oh my God! Wow! Damn. Another great pick, by the way. This voice actor right here who's playing Zoslimel, Keith Silverstein, fun fact, also voices Hammerhead in Spider-Man PS4. His voice is as smooth as silk in so many other games. So if he would also voice Black Panther, I think that would have been a good pick. But,
Oh, wow, I didn't know that.
yeah.
That's cool.
It's really trippy, yeah. There's Erica Limbeck's in here as Sophitia, who's Black Cat. Keith Silverstein's Hammerhead, who's Zoslimel. I know there's someone else here who's another Spider-Man character.
Oh, Evan, I have a question.
I'm going to my pirate buddy. My KD is slowly dissipating away thanks to Franco.
Geralt
Dang, you
of
picked
Rivia.
Henry. He picked Superman over here. Dang. You picked Henry Cavill. As for Black Panther 2, without Chadwick Boseman, will be a bit emotional. I'm in the realm of, like, why even make it? You know? Like, it's kind of... Unless you want to focus it on Shuri, who could become the next Black Panther, which I think would be a fitting addition or progressive narrative for that character, sadly due to Chadwick being passed. But I would just say maybe... And of course they have to make it because money, but it's like, you really, though? Like, I would prefer if you didn't. I just... like the movie for what it is, and you don't really have to continue it. I don't know, like Endgame, you know, he's back with his family in Wakanda, he's living his best life, he's king. Why focus on other stuff? Like, I don't know, it's kind of, not like tasteless, but just kind of, I would have preferred something else. Right.
Oh, they did?
Excuse me? Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, he went low!
No!
Oh, I dodged the last second! Oh. This is the rock, paper, scissors thing, by the way, because it's like, oh, you're going to go a medium attack, a low attack. It's like, I never know what to do with those situations.
Because you sidestepped, and I thought I could get you.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh no, you teleported!
I would prefer Shuri. I think that's a good way to go if they want to keep going. You blocked!
No. Damn!
That was close.
Hey, Evan, I have a question for you.
Yes,
Avengers.
Andrew.
So, when they add Spider-Man in the game, what Spider-Man villains would you like to see in the game? I'm hoping, like, let's say if they add, like, Venom to the game, for instance, I'm hoping they give us different enemies to fight instead of freaking robots, maybe, like
Web of Shadows 2?
Like Web of Shadows.
Please?
Yeah.
Mini symbiotes? I would be down for that.
That would be freaking dope.
Spider Slayers. More robots, baby. That's what we all want.
More robots. Except the robots different.
Yes,
good boy.
literally
Did you
either Spider Slayer robots, mini lizards, which someone just brought up, Bullet Cruiser. I think Lizard's the best villain. Oh, look at that sidestep, baby! Oh my god! Wow. You see that ballet move he did? Oh my god.
I swear. Oh no, you
What?
don't!
Oh shoot! Oh no! Oh no! This is what makes this game so much fun, because Mortal Kombat, you're like, oh, you know, you're just gonna go back and forth and back and forth. This, you're like, you never know, because you can go left, you can go right, you can go up and down, you can do like ranged attacks, you can use like your special meter in really interesting ways. Like, man, I don't know. I see that, yeah, that's obviously a troll, but that's hilariously sad that someone wants to try and have something like that. Like, literally, why isn't Black Panther white? Like, bro, no, just leave. Like, that's so stupid. Oh! Dang! Look at that! Oh! No way! Oh!
No!
I got the shirt off, too. I gotta make it even.
Yeah, like as we were saying, like I think Fire Slayers or
Spider Slayers is so obviously gonna happen. That's like the funniest pick.
Oh, I don't doubt that at all. You
Oh my
have
God.
a strong feeling since Robot.
No way, bro! What? Oh god! Damn! Always with the close call comebacks. Damn! Look at this. Oh!
like it would really be like robots, but in the style of spiders, like spider robots, basically. They don't have to because they don't have the budget to create new villains.
Let's get the
avoid any other
aimbots, color them gray instead of yellow, and then just get Alistair Smythe, big mega spider slayer robot as the big villain sector. It's perfect. I don't know why anyone would be complaining. I mean, that's what the whole game is robots. And I literally love, by the way, that some of the takedowns in the game are specifically made for the robots. Not like the bigger ones, but like there's one like, you know, the Hawkeye one where he impales someone with his sword. Like that can only be done on the robot enemies. You know, so it's like, oh, they really just want you to fight robots. You know, like the Spider-Man takedowns and, you know, the main game and Miles Morales, they're fit for anyone. And then there's the specific takedowns for the bulkier enemies. These are like, oh, here's takedowns specifically so that Captain America can decapitate a robot, you know? So it's like, okay, well, I clearly know who they're going to make as the main foes for Spider-Man's thing, Spider Slayer robots. Like, it's so obvious.
Like the level of productivity we have in Crystal Dynamics is superior than any other game developer.
Yeah, this is their thought process. Live service, grinding, robot, treasure hoarding, shooter-based type elements. And you can't buy suits for free. Or you can't get suits for free because you gotta buy them with real money. 10 per suit, by the way. $10 per suit. 10 American USD dollars per suit. Just...
That was actually a thing I was about to ask you.
Cat fight.
I was about to ask you about the suits.
Yes, sir.
Back in 2019, when you said that when they announced that there were going to be microtransactions in Avengers, you said
I said it to this stream, too. Yeah, like, I'm gonna be a punk and buy the advanced suit if they ever put that on the marketplace. Like, that's my kryptonite. I'm screwed if they do that.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn.
you were right. You predicted it 2 years ago. Holy crap!
Because of course they're gonna do that, bro. Like, of course, like, oh, what's the biggest money-making move we can do for this game that's financially failing? Oh, make the suits that everyone wants buyable. Like, of course they, like, it's just so obvious. But, like, and then you see, like, the difference, and everyone's bringing it up, too, in the, on Twitter and subreddit threads and stuff. Like, oh, you see how they put the Amazing Spider-Man suit, the Raimi suit, the Far From Home suits, and even the base, you know, MCU suits in the game already at no cost? Why not get that to get player trust? Because they're broke, guys. They have no money. They can't do that because they're gonna go bankrupt. Like again, to stress, they lost $67 million, and I can guarantee you right now, almost I bet like $20 million plus dollars are gonna be regained from that. From suits alone. I was so scared. I was like, okay, he's gonna charge up. I can't do anything. I'm screwed. I just blocked it and took it. Like, oh man. But it's like, of course they would do that, bro. Like, it's sad though.
So much money from this freaking game. It's so sad.
And think about it too. You know, the
Oh no.
partnership that they made with Sony obviously cost them money too. So it's like they need to get that money back for Spider-Man. And when they put in the MCU suits for him, compared to, you know, Spider-Man PS4, where the, you know, again, Far From Home suits were free. Both, you know, the upgrade suit and the stealth suit. Dang! Whoa! Freaking got the low area for Sean Wall, bro. Oh my god. Wow, look at this. Replay. Instant death. In the... Oh! No. Ouch. Preparation H is needed on that bird. Ouch. No. You know, like, again, so I'm guaranteeing you right now, the Far From Home suits, upgraded suit, stealth suit, MCU suit with the, you know, the Stark Tech suit, homemade suit, and the Iron Spider suit, 5 suits, are all going to be, you know, monetized in the marketplace with money.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
100%. You're absolutely right. Yeah, and that's sad to see compared to what we got with, you know, freaking Spider-Man PS4. Like the exact opposite.
No,
They're gonna
Oh!
monetize it. They're desperate for money.
Taki's so fast, bro.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh!
Oh!
Damn!
Yeah.
Look at this! Look at this! I
Look at his
kicked you right in
backflip
the
kick
ass!
in the
Literally!
crotch, bro. How? Oof. Dang.
Oh my
Right.
god.
Taki's
I
too
think
cool,
the
That
bro.
was
between
amazing.
Insomniac
I'm getting.
and
See,
Crystal is that Insomniac
Franco's now
listens
taking
to
this personally.
fans while
I need to
Crystal has a
redeem
hard
myself.
time.
This would be amazing if we had
Bro.
Andrew in this too, and Ghosty. That'd be
Oh.
incredible.
Yeah, I wish I had this game, but I don't.
As I was saying, it's just so funny how like crypto dynamics, these studios that did take over decades before, they have become basically the definition of the corporate shell, essentially.
Well, the thing is, I don't really blame it on them per se. I blame it on the higher ups at Square Enix who pushed the game to be like this. Because again, this is the partnership between Square and Marvel, and they are the ones that brought to Crystal, hey, we're going to make a game with Marvel, let's do Avengers, and let's make it live service. And they're probably like, no, why? So they thought, because again, that's what would make them the most money with this deal. And it's like, not really helping in their respect. So it's just a sad, situation.
I have a question for you, Evan. When Insomnia was, Insomnia were making a team, they came to Insomnia and they're like, what can we like to make a game? And Insomnia said, well, we want to make a Spider-Man game. And they said themselves, they want to make a Spider-Man game. The difference was the dynamics that they never affected Avengers. They don't even work for the Avengers game. They were like, oh, we can just make an Iron Man game, or I don't know, like a Thor game or something. But no, Square was like, no, you're in an Avengers game. Period. That's it.
When souls collide,
Right.
It's like, okay, so
just leave me alone already. Battle one.
Oh, God.
Oh no, I forgot how slow Siegfried is.
Siegfried's so freaking massive with that sword, dude. Oh, no.
But he's so slow. That's
He's
the
just
one weakness he
Nightmare. No,
has.
he's Nightmare without the savageness, but he's still
Damn, that's
hardcore.
A long sword.
Big ass sword. Hey!
Oh!
Oof.
Victory will not come easily. It must be seized.
Over and over and over again. Marvel's A-Day. That's what the game was for like months. Like,
They
okay.
kept advertising that so much. Ugh.
It was so boring too, because it's like it's the same thing what they did with Hawkeye. Oh my God, he got him in his freaking Royal
Another
Guardians,
thing-
bro. Look at this.
Something
Get him up against the wall.
really bothered
Hits his
me.
Royal Jewels. Look at this. Oh no!
Oh no!
Ow.
Where are we
Thank God
fighting?
he's
Are we fighting on
armored.
Sauron
Ow. No,
himself?
yeah, you're right. Like, with Marvel's Avengers, they had the whole A-Day thing because that's the only thing that they had. The game was good for showing. Like, they had nothing else to show with the structures and the missions and the online stuff because it wasn't ready yet and it wasn't fully finished being polished. So it's like,
You know what
damn.
really bothered me about the marketing?
Oh no!
Honestly, I felt like, I don't know if it's just me, but I felt like they kind of gave away some things in the game. Like
Oh,
the
no.
fact that Captain America went missing.
Damn you!
All these other
Nice round.
things, and
Nice, nice,
Yeah,
nice.
I thought there was
wasn't
something
that
way more
surprising
exciting
when
with
the game
that.
Came out.
But then they just, oh, he's in space. You jumped over me! Oh! Or I jumped over you! You went under me, I went over you. Oh my God. Damn. Oh,
Here, watch this,
shit.
chat. Watch this.
Oh my God.
Oh, look at that.
But yeah, like, they didn't show enough to really sell people on the whole aspect of, oh, this is real AAA Avengers game, I can't wait, like...
There weren't any surprises, honestly.
Oh my God! Murder! Oh!
No, 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 no.
Oh, yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Whew. Ouch.
Sit down, cause.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I don't know if you have any indication of which ones they may be. I don't know if I ever brought that up by any chance. So yeah, no, it's like because you
Evan
guys
is
know,
definitely
I'm
not the
currently
biggest
in
fan of the game.
online, school for San Francisco City College, studying in marketing and mass media. So it's like, okay, when I see what's happening in the Avengers, I'm like, can we just not do this and something else, please? Like, you know
make the game
how to fix your
better?
problem, and it's like, oh god. So, whew, we'll see how that solves itself. But yeah, it's like they need to promote their product more accurately and more thoroughly to consumers. I haven't been grow yet. So
Oh, I think. Oh, someone said in the chat, Izzy. I think. I'm sorry if I butchered that wrong. They said they got too repetitive, too boring, and with not much incentive to play past
Right.
the story. I mean, that's pretty much true.
And that's kind of what you need to do in a live service game, like, so we need to see more, ingenuity in terms of the content they're producing, more frequent updates, obviously, more rewarding, loot or cosmetics to grind for that have value to players. And that's why, like, you think people are going to grind for the bald Hawkeye skin? No, they're probably going to grind for, if they had, as a reward, like, oh, beat this mission in a time limit and you'll get the MCU suits. Like, oh, okay, cool. For free? Oh, cool, like an event, like a challenge? That's fun, but they don't have that. So that's, how did you already get my health down? It's only been 10 seconds. Look how fast he's got me down, you guys.
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh,
Leave me alone.
This
Stop
is
it.
a battle royale.
about to beat ya.
No,
Oh!
get off
Oh!
me.
Oh!
Damn you.
Ouch. These side grabs.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh! Lackluster.
Yeah. Yes. We read the comics, but you guys don't. Like, okay? Because it's like, you can say, like, all the buzzwords you want, like True Believers, Merry Marvelites, and what I obviously say that all the time. But it's like, you're making a game that you're supposed to sell, and you're supposed to show that game and not tell us what it will be and what it can be and what's going to be great and what's coming out. Show me. Like, I don't care that we saw Black Panther because we have no clue how he plays. We have no clue how the story's going to work out. We have no clue if it's going to be good or not. So I need to see that for myself to believe it, In this case, seeing is believing. So that's kind of the problem. Uh-oh.
No.
Damn!
Yeah.
I still haven't finished the main campaign.
Oh no! Andrew still hasn't beaten Avengers.
I don't really care.
I don't blame you, to be honest. In fact, I would say anyone who's watching, and I brought this up in my video, so it's not like this is a hot take. I've said on record numerous times, I would wait until Black Panther comes out, so that way you can get the game in a better experience overall. So if you don't have the game, wait, buy it on next gen, PS5 or Series X, and then purchase Avengers once Panther is added, and then if it ends up being good, then you'll have a reason to fully play through the whole thing. Really?
Oh, you haven't played Avengers?
Oh no!
Oh yeah. Take that grab.
Grabs. No, I'm in the air!
Time to end
What am I
this.
doing?
Let's
Oh,
end
shit.
this. Game over. Good game, bro. Good
I was trying to
game.
block, and right when you did that special move, I jumped in midair, like, wait, no! Oh my god. That's incredible.
Good game.
Right. Yeah. Native version, right, with the DualSense, ray tracing, 60 FPS, better combat, immersion. With the destruction, that's a big thing to keep, promoting. Like, we got more destruction on whoever. I picked random, so who knows if I'll win this. But, they keep promoting the power of next gen. It's like, well, this game was made for cross-gen, so it should be fine just on your PS4 Pro. And for me, it's like the lag is not good, or the lag is really bad, I should say, on my PS4 Pro version, so PS5 is probably the better way to go. And everyone who has the PS5 version admittedly does say that the game does run better on next gen, so that's kudos to them. But the experience, again, is still lacking content, and that's kind of the problem. R for1 2000, what's up, dude? And someone asked me, I think it was Big Chungus, if I liked Injustice or Mortal Kombat more. I like Soul Calibur out of all of those, above everything. But if I had to choose one of those, I would say Injustice, because DC. Holy God.
Oh my God.
Geralt. Yes. Oh, damn, my sides. Yeah, mainly because my dad introduced me to it with Soul Calibur 2, and we always played each other when we were, like, having just, like, downtime. We were just, like, trying mix and match combos and play other characters. And my dad loves the character customization stuff, so anytime when I went over to his house, we would always try and make different characters for each other. So he surprised me with his creation, then if he was working, I kind of made my own stuff. He literally surprised me one day, and I was, like, freaking out because it was, like, the funniest thing I've ever seen. He made all the characters from Kick-Ass. So he made Kick-Ass, he made Big Daddy, he made Red Mist, he made Hit Girl. It was, like, the funniest thing.
Oh, Superman punch.
My God, look at that Superman 5-foot punch that he sent him flying. Oh, my God. And then so he made the characters from Kick-Ass. I made the characters from Scott Pilgrim. So I made Scott, I made Envy, I made Kim, who had nunchucks. I just gave her nunchucks. I made Ramona, and Steven Stills. I made Steven Astaroth, which was hilarious. But yeah, I forget who I made Scott as. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, you're down. No.
Wait, I think you're going to win this. Damn!
Yeah!
Pain.
I still need to watch that movie.
Didn't even win one round. Oof.
Flawless victory.
That's why I know Geralt's not my main. I've never played any of the Witcher games. Hot take again, so that's kind of like Heaven, how could you? Like, I'm sorry, it's just those games don't relate. It's funny. I've never played Witcher, but yet I've played Persona 5 Royal twice, which means that I played the game for a total of over 200 hours. No, 300 hours. I have the picture to prove it that I play it that much. So it's like I have no excuse to not play The Witcher, but I'm just like
addicted to that game, dude.
I'm ashamed of myself.
No, don't be ashamed.
Oh.
Don't. We can't. No.
Someone's phone is ringing.
That is my home phone. I apologize. I've never used the streaming, so I never have a proper setup.
Where should I go? I'm gonna go with.
Oh boy. It's embarrassing, I know, but that's what you get when you come on my channel.
Why, Evan? Why did you pick
I know,
Waldo?
God.
Why?
I have to show him off, bro, which isn't even a good suit. Why doesn't he have good cosmetics? Which, by the way, unlike Avengers, this game has gear, so you can give your characters different stat boosts and stuff for your weapons.
I'm playing as discount Doctor Strange right now.
Discount Doctor Strange and discount... Who would Valdo be?
Edward Scissorhands.
I don't want to say Michael Jackson, so that's mean, but let's see, discount...
Edward Scissorhands.
Yes, discount Edward Scissorhands.
Let's go.
This is absolutely Doctor Strange, you're totally right. Okay, oh boy. Valdo's nasty, bro. Ugh. I bet it is. Henry Cavill's great.
Oh, he's amazing.
Mmm. Whew. Wow.
Oh.
Especially after the loss that they had with Cyberpunk, they're like, yeah, we gotta get something good out, please.
Yeah, that game didn't
Rip
turn
CD.
out very well. Oh
And
my
I've not
gosh,
played that
game
either, by the way. If anyone's
so
wondering, I have
hype.
not even bought Cyberpunk because I was like, yeah. First off, I wasn't excited for it because I actually was at E3, you know, sidebar, and I saw the behind closed doors presentation of the game before it came out. You know, I was in line. I interviewed Noah Hughes, who works on Marvel's Avengers, and then after that, I went to the booth for Cyberpunk. Like, this should be cool. I don't know what's going on here. And then I saw him, like, that was kind of boring. And I was like, there was no glitches or anything, but just the game itself. Like, oh, you got these paths, you know, you got the corpo, you got the thug or whatever, and you got the street rat or whatever, and then you got the hacking or the strong guy, and then you just see the different builds. Like, that looks all right, I guess, but the visuals are impressive. Like, it's not really drawing me in as much as I'd like it to. And then the game actually came out, and it got all those, of course, bad reviews and glitches. Like, holy smokes! So that was intense. No way! Oh, that was close.
Oh my god.
That was really close. Okay. Yeah, it's yeah. Hopefully they can recover from the game's losses, but we will see. Damn, trying to grab.
Oh wow!
Oh!
I didn't even know that. Dang!
Woo!
No! Yes.
I'm gonna search that up right now.
No.
Damn. Send him flying.
Oh, I'm doing it now. I'm doing it.
Yeah, they still need to get the game back.
No. Already?
They need to get the game back on ASAP, but it's not even like in stores. I don't think I've seen it like on my local well, my local GameStop shut down, but I still have a local Target and they have games. Which is hilarious that the GameStop closed after the stock thing happened. So like, if you just waited a couple more days, you maybe wouldn't have to shut down. But the Target that sells PlayStation, Xbox games, they still don't sell the game in person. So it's like, oh my god, I'm too far away. Damn.
No.
If I do this instead,
Cyberpunk.
No. Go away.
all those
Not
nasty.
even on there. Holy crap!
Oh wait! Oh no! No! Oh shoot! It's always
Okay,
so
that's
close.
it. That's it. No more.
Damn.
I'm done. That's the last one. That's
Look at this.
it.
Oh.
I'm done.
Dang.
That's incredible.
Oh.
Yeah, Izzy, Injustice 3 and MK12 need to drop. What's the one out now? Is that MK11? Is that the current
Yeah.
one? Yeah.
Yeah.
So NetherRealm's already doing back-to-back Mortal Kombat, Injustice, Mortal Kombat. They have such
I'm
a
done.
steady track
I'm done.
record of great games, but I'm just so bad at them. That's why I never buy them. So it's like I've played Injustice, I've played Mortal Kombat. I equally suck at both. I'm obviously sucking right now against Franco with Soul Calibur, but at least I'm having fun.
Yeah.
So that's all
Yeah.
that matters.
That's it. That's the last match for me. That's
Franco's
it. I'm
wiping
done.
me clean. Oh
I'm
man,
done.
he's
That's the
teaching me
last
the
one.
what for. That's amazing.
Yeah.
Big
I'm just saying,
Chungus.
Evan,
Apparently, NetherRealm is making a Marvel vs. DC game. Well, it was rumored that was
I don't
happening.
know about
And I think Ed Boon himself confirmed that he was in talks to make one, but then they stopped it or something to focus on something else. Might have been cool though. I would love that. I would probably suck at it because it's 2D fighting
Yeah.
instead of this, where I at least have
I
a
have to go.
chance. But yeah.
I gotta go.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in to the stream. Franco was a mastermind behind the sticks for Soul Calibur.
No,
I got my
please.
ass kicked,
No.
but I had an amazing time doing so. We'll definitely try and do this again. If you guys like this, Franco and I playing Soul Calibur and amazing people like Andrew and Ghosty joining the party, talking about Marvel games, talking about Spider-Man PS4 and PS5 in the future, and Avengers, of course, which we have numerous thoughts on. Leave a like, leave a comment if you did enjoy. Feel free to subscribe to the channel for more streams down the line. We will definitely do more in the future, and more videos for the channel will be dropping soon. But I was thinking about, should I do a video, about this just like as a standalone recording video, but I think this was the right choice. I had lots of fun talking with Andrew and Franco and Ghosty, and you guys as well, leaving amazing heartfelt comments, so thank you. We'll definitely do more videos like this, and before we go, any final words from Ghosty or Andrew or Franco from the game side? Anything you're looking forward to from Marvel games, or what you would like to see from them, or anything like that?
Nope.
I
Of course, bro. Thank you for joining.
Oh, thank you.
yeah, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Absolutely, bro. Thank you so much for your support. We
sure.
love
Thank you.
having you. Thank you.
Well,
It's been a great stream, so hopefully I'll talk to you guys in a future, group discussion or something. So.
yeah, that'd be fun. Well, I
Yes.
guess for me, I mean, I don't have too much to say in all honesty about what we've discussed for like I think a 2.5 hour stream now, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Oh man, I think we covered everything.
I guess all I could say, yeah, I guess all I can say in relation to Avengers is that, you know, when Spider-Man and Black Panther get added to the game, honestly, and I probably have said this before in previous streams, I just want the best game possible because I don't want a
Exactly.
crap game because no one wants a crap game because that the reason why we're all so critical about it is because
Mm-hmm.
we want the best game possible. And if Crystal Dynamics or Square Enix or whoever it is that's having such a hard time listening to fans, I just really hope that they can listen to fans to give us a good game. Because like I feel like a difference between a company like Square Enix or Crystal and like a company like Insomniac is that with Insomniac they clearly listen to fans like with any
Mm-hmm.
issues with the game and you know stuff like that, and you could tell they have a respect for the fans in terms of listening to them. Whereas with Square Enix or whoever it is, they're just I don't know what it is, but they just I don't know who it is, but it feels like someone is clearly just having a hard time just I guess listening to any fan feedback because I feel like even with like some of the recent updates with the game and even with like the story content that's coming out, like nothing about it has really got me like that invested compared to a
Mm-hmm.
game like Spider-Man PS4, for instance. I really hope that this game can be better, and I think I've said this before in previous streams, but what I'm really hoping they can do for Avengers, if they really want to save it, is if I don't know if they can, but if they did this, it would be a miracle. Is if they pulled off a Battlefront 2 type of situation. Because anyone that's played the game, you'll know what I'm talking about. Because when the game first came out, it of course didn't do very well when it first launched, but then years later with all the updates, like it's a much better game now. Like even people consider it one of the best Star Wars games ever made, and I've been playing it for like the past few months now, like the updated version. Because when I played the launch
Battlefront
version,
2 or
yeah,
Fallen Order?
Battlefront 2, that's the one I am talking about. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, I was talking with you know to get back to what I was saying, it didn't do very well. Like I even played it when it like first, well, not when it first came out, not until like later, but when I played like the first version, I just wasn't enjoying it very much. But when I've been playing the updates recently, the game is actually really fun. Like honestly, I could probably play this more than Avengers because of how fun the game actually is, and you know that's just all I want for Avengers is if they can pull off a Battlefront 2, and if they can do that, that's great. I don't know if they will, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. And I just want to, yeah, I just want a damn good game. I don't want something horrible or whatever. I just want a good game and a
Right.
oh yeah, for sure. So honestly, that's just all I have to say because I can't think of anything else to add for this because I think we pretty much
I
said
think you summed it up
everything.
perfectly, Andrew, and that's right.
Yeah.
It's like none of us wanted. I can guarantee you, Franco, Andrew, Ghosty, and I'm sure all of you in the stream now none of us wanted this game to flop. None of us wanted this game to be bad. None of us want this game to suck. It's like, we want it to be the best possible experience it can be for what it is. The problem is it's not delivering on what we would want from it. And that's the key issue that us and a lot of other people are having with its current status. And whether or not that's improved down the line with Black Panther or Spider-Man or whatever, the villain sectors and the Red Room and all that, any of that stuff, it is a matter of time. If it will actually deliver, if it will actually guarantee us a proper experience that's worth our investment in this product, and if the developers will treat us, the community, with respect. Because right now it feels like they're kind of doing their own thing. They're trying to be more vocal, but every move that they try and go forward, like 2 steps forward, 1 step back, it's almost like they're like 1 step forward, 2 steps back, like all the time. With the XP curve and the suits and all that, so it's like, you know, it's not really doing a great, and like I, broke down earlier in the stream with the Outriders situation, with what's going on there and how that game is toppling Avengers. So
that game sold more.
It sold more
like
on its initial release, which came out yesterday, and it's performing better on the live element, the live service online element, than Avengers currently is doing now. So, and they just released, by the way, again to reaffirm, Avengers just released its next gen versions like a couple weeks ago. So that is disappointing to say the least. But again, we would not love nothing more than for this game to be good, to do good, to be received well. But as consumers and as fans, we have to be open and honest with what we like and don't like. And as of right now, it's not a matter of hating. It's more of a matter of justifying our critiques with honest complaints that we hope they can fix. So,
because if we're not critical, then we're not going to get a good game if you're not pointing out the flaws. Otherwise, you're going to get a terrible game. That's why constructive criticism exists.
Exactly.
Yeah, like if you don't point the flaws or problems, then they're not gonna figure it out or
they'll stay the same forever. Yeah, like if everyone said, "Oh, I love Avengers, it's so great," like what those, the hardcore Avengers fans are saying probably on the Reddit page, that's not the main consumer market. That's not the majority of the people's opinion. They want better improvement with the game's quality of life. They want more vocal input from the community of the marketing team over there, and they want more, obviously, content to play the game with. And that's kind of where Spider-Man doesn't have to worry about it, since it's not a live service game, meaning, Miles Morales or Spider-Man PS4. Avengers is that, so that's kind of the issue that we are falling into right now, and whether or not they can fix it is an uphill battle, to say the least. But we're holding out hope, we're crossing our fingers, but if they do something that we don't like, we will be open about it, and that's that's kind of the main justification of the matter.
Oh, we're gonna be open about it for sure.
He's like, "Oh, you know me. If they botch Spider-Man, we gonna have problems. We're gonna have issues." That's amazing.
Like when they drop Spider-Man, and if we went out 1,000 problems with the character, we're gonna make a whole group discussion about
right.
Avengers.
I think it was even like it might have been Code of Comics or Ethan Castillo or I think Izzy or someone who brought up, "Oh yeah, let's get Matthew Vaughn from Web of Shadows to voice Spider-Man." I'm like, dude, you're gonna kill the game. No. Oh man.
I'm not sure that's a good voice.
Mass murder.
I know a lot
that
of
would be a
people
nail in the
hate
coffin
him,
for Avengers. Bye instantly. Oh man.
I hope they get a good voice actor, because if they don't, I'm gonna be so pissed.
Get a good voice actor who's not Yuri. That's kind of like what they got to do for this different Spider-Man. Like it's not Insomniacs, it's not the movies. It's their own thing. So be your own thing, please, and thank you.
I hope they don't copy Insomniac. That's something I'm worried about.
Yeah, me too.
They copy Spider-Man, and they're basically doomed, because it's like you're
for sure.
copying another version of Spider-Man that already exists. So yeah.
Right.
They are. That is gonna be an interesting sight to see with what happens on that front.
Right.
But alright guys, we've been streaming for an hour, 2.5 hours, so I think that's long enough. I've had a blast. I think you guys hopefully had a blast too. I'm very happy that I was joined by Franco Greco, the amazing Spidey Outcast, and the one and only Ghosty to join me in this party. Without them, this would not be possible. So thank you guys again for your support, your continuous passion, and just overall friendship means the world to me. So thank you guys. You are the best.
Of course, and as I always say with each stream, it's always, and I truly mean it from the bottom of my heart when I say this to you, Evan, but it's always such an honor and, of course, a privilege to be part of these streams with you because it always makes my day feel even more better.
Well, thank you, Andrew. You mean the world to me too, buddy.
No problem.
As someone who's been watching your content since 2016 and 2017 and all that, I became pretty much like someone. I look up to you as someone that can inspire me and someone that I can look at and be like, I want to be like Emmett Bullock. I want to be the person that created the Spidey Squad. And if it wasn't for you, because of you, Avengers and all that. So I want to say thank you, Evan. I will always be there for any of this. Always be there. And yeah, it's been a pleasure to be here with you. I will be there in future videos and streams if you want to.
I would be more than honored to have you be in those two, Ghosty. Thank you so much. I'm just happy that I'm just a fan that's trying to do his best. And you guys always inspire me to do my best. And without you guys being here today, I wouldn't be here today. So thank you again. And definitely expect more streams, of course, with Ghosty, with Andrew, and with Franco in the future. Of course.
I'm so excited for the next one.
Yes, we can either do... We can if Ghosty or Andrew decides to also get Soul Calibur 6, we can play more, or we can do more. If you guys want, I mean, the reason why I don't do Spider-Man or Avengers anymore because Avengers just no, and then Spider-Man we kind of played through everything. Like we literally did streams separately, 100%ing Miles and Spider-Man PS4. So that's kind of enough on that front, you know. So we have also Persona 5, we have Soul Calibur, we have Genshin Impact, we have Ghost of Tsushima. Like, any games you guys want me to play, I'd be more than happy to. But let me know in the comments with the stream. You know, this is obviously going to be a video on demand once it's finished processing and everything. So if you missed it, go check it out then. And until next time, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Stay merry, Marvelites, and stay spectacular, Spidey fans. Peace out.
Peace, everyone.
Peace out, everyone.